Okay, welcome back to part 2 of Aftermath episode 6. The previous part is in a different video that'll be linked down below. We're just going to jump right on into it, so if you missed it, go catch that. It's not that one. It's probably going to be something along the lines of murdering innocent people.
Yay.
So,
they're not innocent, they're creepy.
That is entirely creepist.
It is.
God damn it.
Can we get rid of lighting? No, because I'm no longer on the map.
Oh,
No.
well, we are.
Yeah, take us away then. Fly us
I'm on a
away.
green screen. Alright, well, I'll take away your dynamic lighting. Let me fiddle with things. But yes, what do... Thingy?
What do thingy?
Yes.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
You've looted the
Also,
place.
I'm going to remind you, I think Anne said she would inform you guys of some stuff. Just so that she hates me a little bit.
Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to open my background now.
Not that.
Oh my god, this is so much better.
This is beautiful.
yeah,
This is actually really nice.
I've seen this Pinterest rip.
Oh
But it feels like I literally have.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yargon.
Yeah?
Are the ones that are Dead's eyes still good?
The ones that are Dead's eyes.
Like the ones we just killed?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I kill
can
them,
get their eyes.
probably not.
Yeah,
I
has
don't-
split up eyes.
There's
I
one
guess
that
these
has...
two over here are bad.
There's one that has his eyes completely buggered. Because they were literally cut in half. The rest of them, I think, are fine. But-
Makili's gonna bend over and take their eyes.
Okay, so all of them?
Help him.
All of them, Mokili?
Yes.
Okay, so, Vesztel, you say you're helping? Help action? Okay, so roll me
Oh,
a...
well, I was gonna say I was gonna do like one or two myself.
You
Just
can either
help-
give him
help with
advantage,
the help
or you
action.
can...
Yeah,
Okay.
just-
Yeah, I'll help with the help action then. Because I think my sleight of hand is gonna be sleight of hand, that's what I was saying.
Are any of
It's
these
survival.
things
So right.
are any of these things relatively intact, guys?
Quite a number of them. 22.
I say we take them to the train, ditch them somewhere where they can be investigated.
1, 2,
I mean, I'm
3,
removing their
4.
eyes. I say as I'm starting to remove the eyes of one.
Okay, with a
No, I mean,
22,
with
you're going to get all of the eyes you want. So that would be
One
4.
intact.
So you get 8 small Loper eyes and 4 large Loper eyes. The center ones being bigger on these ones.
Alright then.
Could you leave one intact?
Or, yes, I'll leave one intact.
Alright, so 6 small and 3 large.
Alright. I just kind
You
of
want me to-
pocket
you want-
them.
You want me to take one to the train?
This one up here is relatively
Yes,
intact.
please.
Alright then, I'll do that, I suppose. Are we heading back then? Is there anything else here?
That's
Zarif,
relatively intact.
are you
Oh, yeah.
strong
think
enough
so.
to be carrying bodies? I say, looking over at him as I see he's very clearly exhausted.
We took
Yeah.
it short rest, that doesn't get rid of exhaustion, does it?
Yeah,
No,
no,
it
it doesn't.
No.
I'm fine. I'm a little knackered, but I'm alright.
Do you not get to roll to resist the...
No, he doesn't.
No.
Got it from his
Not-
rage, so I don't think so.
No, you just get it from Frenzied Rage.
Ooh, that's savage. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why
You-
Berserker's like one of the weakest barbarians. Because
It's also one of the most funs.
It's one of the most fun, but it's one of the weakest.
Yeah, but
I don't
Mac,
care.
it's one of the most fun, is this campaign in a nutshell.
Yeah, I know.
How we do?
Yeah, this is a fun one.
So,
So, yeah,
Well,
the one that's up here is relatively intact.
who grabs the Who grabs the emerald?
I took those.
Yeah, Mathias
Okay.
picked them up.
First of all, this is not something I should be doing, but I am going to look around for secrets.
Roll investigation, and that's disadvantage, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like I
I'll-
hit the walls to see if they are illusionary, like Dark Souls.
Yeah, I'm looking for like secret doors or
Can
stuff
I
like
help
rugs and stuff like that.
Can I help
Can
him?
Can
So
I
you touch
hear
it.
any secrets?
How are you going to hear secrets?
I don't know.
I'm a secret. Come find.
Yeah, like that, exactly.
No, you don't.
Damn it.
You can roll investigation as well. If anyone else wants to look for secrets, you can all roll. It's only Sauriv that gets disadvantage.
Can I help someone instead?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, you can give someone advantage. That would work.
Someone hears secrets.
Roll
I
Mathias.
suppose I'll give Vakilian advantage.
I believe I hear secrets.
Okay. I guess Sauriv likes Wakili since we've been
Yeah.
fighting a lot together.
Yeah.
Hey, big guy, you gonna help me out?
You're fast. I'm a bit knackered. So, I'll help you.
Alright. Here.
Okay,
17.
18, 17, and 12. None of you hear anything, or see anything, or find anything. Nat 20. Somehow, Akane, you managed to find one of the tiles in the room up here by the altar is loose, and I don't know, maybe you walk on it and you just pick up that it's slightly hollow sounding, and you lift, or you think you could lift it up. It's very heavy. Strength roll, heavy. Or Sauriv heavy.
So, did she hear a secret?
Strength.
So
Yeah.
he was exhausted.
Where's my... Oh, that's a safe. Oh, wait, my...
Strength, just the big
The
one.
big one, yeah.
You could use acrobatics or agility,
Oh.
or whatever it is that's based on STR, which has it in brackets.
That's athletics.
Acrobatics.
That's
Yeah.
athletics.
Do you have a
Athletics.
bonus above 1 to athletics?
Acrobatics I have... Oh,
No,
athletics.
athletics.
I have acrobatics only.
Okay,
No.
so 9 in strength. You try and lift it, but it's really heavy and you can't.
Guys, can you help me?
What you found? I'll give it a go. Might as well.
This towel looks to be loose.
Alright,
Yep.
are you gonna just help, or...
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
try.
help.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna try it
so
myself.
Sauriv,
wanna
roll
help
me it with
Sauriv.
disadvantage.
Can
Can I help
assist
Sauriv?
Sauriv to give
Okay,
him...
just roll it.
Hey.
just roll.
Athletics. That is athletics, isn't it?
22.
Either
You
way, it's a bit ridiculous.
effortlessly, even as these guys attempt to help you, you don't need their help. You just effortlessly, one-handed, pick it up.
Oh,
Thanks for the help,
alright.
Sauriv. I don't really quite need it, but I appreciate your.
You're welcome, Pandal.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
There appears to be a sort of a hole leading down. It's about like 2 or 3 feet down, and at the bottom there appears to be some kind of chest. Quite small.
I hope you're very excited.
How much down?
Like 2 or 3 feet.
No.
Lucky
Is
you
it
just
magical?
jumped into the
Oh.
hole.
Is it
Yeah,
magical? No, it's not
It's
magical.
not. Okay.
Wakili
Oh,
jumps into the hole.
If
I
you're
wanna-
using detect magic, it's completely... You can't see it with detect magic.
I want to peek down the
Oh,
hole
so it's
to
completely
see what's in there.
unmagical.
It appears to be watered.
I
Well.
pick up the chest
That sounds
and
expensive.
I just say,
Um,
Sauriv, can you catch this? And
I can catch it.
Yes. Yeah, I'll
I don't
I'll-
trust you.
Careful with that.
For no reason.
I
You
know
tried
you
to
tried
steal
to
the
nick the gold, I say.
I didn't try to nick it. I was trying to
No, sure you didn't.
take it for later.
Whatever.
When we're
Just
separate
toss it
place.
up to Sauriv and just climb, just kind of like wall jump up it.
I mean, it's
then
only
exhausted.
3 feet. You could just pull yourself out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's 3 feet. Okay, then yeah, he just put it up on the thing, just jump up and go. So,
Okay. It's a small
any idea what
chest.
this is?
It's about 2 feet across by a foot long.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
It
There
is
doesn't.
locked.
There appears to be a lock, but there is no keyhole on the front. On the lock.
Well then.
All right then.
So the
Anybody
chest
got a
is
crowbar?
so the chest is warded by some sort of magic.
I think I actually have lockpicks.
There is no keyhole.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no lock to
There
pick.
is.
Oh, open sesame.
There is a small slot in it.
Would the
Roughly the
amulet
size
fit
of
in
a
it?
coin. Yes, the amulet would fit in it.
I want to try and stick the amulet in if they let me.
It goes about halfway in, but there's a string in it.
Wait, so I need to take it off the string.
If you take it off the string, it would probably go in. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it off the string.
Okay.
Try and put it in.
You take it off the string and you put it in, and the coin kind of slips from between your fingers as it's almost sucked into the lock, and the lock springs open.
Oh,
Well then.
I'm gonna open it.
You open it. Okay,
I stand
you
back
open it. Inside it, there is a book with a completely just red leather cover. It doesn't have any writing
quickly
on it.
slam the case back down on it as soon as I see it's a book. Like, as soon as I get the slightest glimmer, put the case back down on it and slam it shut.
Yep. Mathias, the book appears to be warded as well.
Hold on.
What are you doing, Whacker?
It's
Guys,
a book.
guys, open up.
Yargon Flux.
Yeah.
The book's warded.
Well, then it won't.
Just
Can I
a
also
second.
cast Detect Flux Ward just to make sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
That costs a gold piece, and you have to be touching it.
Oh, okay.
I pull
Okay,
the
I'll go ahead.
I pull the top back off and say, "You sir."
Let me go ahead and check this thing, okay? I touch the book and I detect flux ward, and I
Are you both detecting Flux Ward?
That's a waste of money.
no.
Who's detecting Flux Ward?
If
I am,
Mathias
and I
will let
took
me
the
touch
roll.
it, which he won't, I would also do it, but he won't let me touch it.
Okay, so Mathias is going to do it. So Mathias, mark off for gold. Yes, it is warded.
I take the book out.
You learn if the object is warded. Okay, yeah, it is warded. The ward appears to be quite strong still.
Guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna make sure this ward lasts, and then we'll be good to head on out.
The ward appears to be very strong still.
Well,
What's
giving
it
an
say?
amount of days.
Just kind of strong. It wasn't cast too long ago. Maybe more than half of it. The average lifetime on a ward left.
Right, I'm sustaining it.
Alright, that'll take an hour.
Jesus Christ.
I kind of have to do this. Gonna do this before I open the book, because I really don't want to risk losing this.
You have to stay immobile to do this.
He does, yeah. It's ritual cast, basically.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna lean over to Vesztel and be like, that's worth like hundreds of gold, right?
Or something
My
like
eyes
that.
grow wider.
Look, I'm not saying steal it because it's a fancy fucking book, but that's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Can I carry you, Wakil? Can I carry
It's
you?
quite a lot
guys,
of
when
money.
you cast it.
I'd
a lot
rather
of
have
money, you guys.
Yargon Sauriv carrying me. He's the big one.
That's
Sauriv.
not really how that works, for the record.
Okay.
Also,
I mean,
it's
yeah.
a ritual.
Um,
You got to put it down in front of you and do like
yeah.
chanting and
Yeah,
also,
I imagine
stuff
some
stuff
stuff
on the floor
dancing.
mostly. So
Yeah.
yeah.
how much more sunlight do we have?
Oh god, what time did you set out?
It was like
Early
early
morning.
Early.
Yeah, it was early morning. So
Or like kind of early morning because we got very distracted.
right, I'm gonna say it's
Yeah,
about midday.
kind
Just
Okay.
yeah, let's go with
Let's
it's
just-
midday.
It's only an hour 45 to get back to the train, right? So we should be
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah, just have some lunch. I need to ward this. I really do.
Does anyone have food?
I have food.
If you've got Explorer's Pack, it'll be in your rations in there.
I don't have a explorer's pack.
Then no, you
Can
don't
I-
have food.
Yeah.
Can I make this
I have a scholar's pack. Oh, I believe
I-
I bought some rations.
can I make this a short rest and try and get rid of my thingy? What'd you call it?
Just had a short rest.
Oh well,
we
yeah.
just had a-
Could I like roll something to try and get rid of this exhaustion? Because it's annoying as fuck.
Oh.
It only mentions being a long rest though, so
Not on 2
Yeah.
hours. I'd say I would let you roll on, and it'd be a lowest chance, but I'd let you roll on a 4 hours, but on 2 hours, no. Because long rest is 8. So a quarter of that time, I'm going to say no.
yeah, sure.
So while Mathias does that, can I take Vestel's side?
Yeah, I walk with him.
You may certainly try.
Thanks, Matt Mercer.
Back to my makeshift desk.
Look, I don't know when I'm supposed to use this phrase, but damn it, I want to be Matt Mercer. I'm going to do this all the time.
You're doing your best. That's respectable.
Am I just words?
Where'd my
Okay.
silly putty go?
Okay, that's all. Multiple things. First of all,
Yeah.
stop getting hit because you almost died, and it was A, very
Yeah,
concerning, and
thank
B,
you.
very draining.
Thank you so much. I had to give him a slight hug.
Yeah. Don't thank me yet,
Dog.
because I have a request, I'm going to say. Listen, I have... Okay, that amulet, right? You liked it. It turned you invisible. Yeah?
Yeah, it won't turn me invisible anymore. It's in the chest right now.
Yeah, okay, well, see, that's the thing. It doesn't work anymore, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I could turn you invisible, but what if I'm not around? So, if you can steal me a diamond, let's say,
What?
just hypothetically
it.
speaking, you steal me a diamond worth quite a bit of money, not gonna lie, a lot of money, I will be able to provide you with things that can temporarily turn you invisible.
Oh.
I won't make you decide now. I'm just gonna let you sit on that decision, and also don't almost die again. It's
I
consent.
won't steal it.
I mean, I don't care how you get it.
Wink, wink.
I'm not one to question these things. And I'm gonna walk back to the rest of the group.
Okay. Let's need to look for something.
Okay.
Akane probably got distracted or something. Like,
yeah,
ooh,
by
is
the
that...
look of things, because
Sauriv
somehow...
is chomping his food.
Yeah.
It's really distracting, apparently, and it also blocks out the sound of secret conversations.
Secret meetings.
By the way, I was there.
Sorry, it doesn't have to be so loud.
I'm sorry, but I'm enjoying this food. It's really good.
This...
By the way,
Yeah.
Yargon,
Mhm.
did the lopper taste disgusting?
Yes,
I
Horrible.
was thinking about. Yeah, it did.
the worst
Just-
thing you've ever tasted.
That's why I'm eating so much and drinking to try and get rid of that taste.
Oh, fair enough.
Yargon,
Also, the
can
blood in
I-
my mouth.
Can I halfway through my ritual just shout?
Yeah.
Someone take the chest with us, it's war that...
Oh, Keely's still holding on to it.
Good.
I haven't
might-
moved much.
I might use this. I say if you can help me sustain it, because
I
it's been a
can-
while since I worked on my calligraphy, and this would give me a good place to work on my scrolls
Ooh.
again. What?
That's a good idea.
The what?
Calligraphy. It's a art of writing. I can write really nice. It looks pretty.
All right then.
I could
Literally.
draw you.
You could draw me. Oh
Yeah,
my
I could-
god.
I could draw a picture of you with my calligraphy tools. Unfortunately,
That's
I lost them
amazing.
a while back, so I would have to buy a new pair, and last I remember, they were dreadfully expensive, but maybe the diamonds in these eyes I collected will be enough to get me another pair. Although
Yeah,
I need
last
to
time I
find a
checked...
place.
Last time I
Diamonds.
checked 4 pounds of emeralds
Emerald,
sells quite
yeah.
well. So...
Yes.
Do you just
well,
need a pen for the calligraphy?
No, I need, like, proper inkwells and fine brushes. It's...
I think I have that in my forgery kit.
No, there's calligraphy tools
Oh.
worth a kit on their own.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
very
say
different.
something about forgery?
No.
I mean, I have an ink pen and a bottle of ink,
I mean-
but that won't do it. So.
Insight?
Unfortunately, my... Okay, I'll insider.
I mean,
No.
it's optional.
No.
10, yeah, that
Roll deception, Luke.
Okay.
Roll 4 crits.
pretty certainly has a higher deception than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's-
I don't have a...
Why? Why have you guys chosen the darkest dice colours you could find? When the numbers are black.
Because I
Why
like
like this?
green, and I can't have a light green because that'll mess with your
There's that light enough?
Yeah, that
Mine is
works.
Yeah, mine's teal. Mine's fine.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
it's more
Artist
Vesztel and her
topics.
picking the one that's the blackest. Alright, guys,
So
what are you
then-
starting?
He's swatting
Well,
things.
I mean, I know other skills with calligraphy as well, but I wouldn't want to use them.
What other skills?
Us Kenku have a knack for forgery.
Oh, same.
Yeah. I myself have never made use of it. I've always preferred my work with the brush to be my own, but for some weird reason we just have a knack when it comes to handwriting and everything that it comes naturally to us. AKA expert forgery, advantage on forgery rolls with as a Kenku bonus racial thing.
I should have proficiency in forgery for my
Yeah, I get
background.
I just get a flat advantage because I'm a Kenku.
Yeah, Pandal's going to pull out a single sheet of paper, write something on it, and then cross something else off it. And it's-
You want me to try and copy your handwriting?
Oh, no, that was just for later.
Okay.
Just fine.
That is fine.
Oh, my connection to Roll20 has been interrupted.
Yep, I'm
Yeah, so
I haven't.
Oh, and
Haha.
back.
I'm still in
America.
Hold on.
Right.
Shut up, Marika.
Nothing special about it.
Yep, okay, that works.
America, the reality has come knocking on your door again.
So, D&D.
oh yeah,
Yes.
that.
Okay, so
Okay.
I guess once he's done, we head back.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything else after Warden the book, Matthias?
I want to open it up. I want to check the title and all that good stuff.
There is no title.
Okay.
And what languages do you speak?
Well, I'd rather you... Abyssal, Celestial, Sylvan, Elven, and Common.
You don't speak the language of the book.
Oh, I can
damn
I
it.
can speak to Mathias and
Can I look
Sylvan.
over his shoulder and see if I can read it?
If you
Elf
let
comes
you.
running in. Can anyone read this?
Right.
Can anyone
I'll
read
be
it?
disappointed.
What languages does everyone
Primordial-
speak?
I speak Primordial.
I
Sylvan
speak
and,
Draconic.
Sylvan and Common.
Please let the barbarian, the stupid barbarian, be the only one that can read this.
That'd be great.
As funny as that would be, no, I don't think any
Aw.
of you speak it.
That's a shame.
Sad.
What's that?
Vetsa, what languages do you speak?
I speak Elvish.
Okay, yeah, no. None of you
Question for Yargon.
read it. Yes?
Is this perhaps niche? Is this perhaps druidic?
Do you speak Druidic?
I'm saying that because I was curious if I could roll to figure that out. Because once again, the
Yeah, okay.
backstory stuff we've been talking
Give
about.
me an intelligence roll. Just flat intelligence.
All right then. 19.
It is not Druidic.
Hmm.
You've seen it before.
Alright
you don't
then.
speak it. But
Yeah, it's
it's
been a
not
while.
Druidic.
I need to pick
I
it back
also
up.
roll intelligence. Or
Does it-
can I roll
does it-
investigation or anything to identify this language? Or Arcana, or whatever that gives me proficiency bonus.
Yeah. You know what? Just roll flat intelligence?
Aw,
Because you can't identify it via
cock.
whatever. Nah, you
Can I
no idea.
try it?
Yeah, can we all just give it a shot and see?
Bye.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sauriv,
I don't-
please roll a
intelligence?
crit. Vetsa, remember you have. Oh no, you've got inspiration, not advantage. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
Should
Just,
I
16.
roll intelligence?
I just, no.
Yargon, should I roll
What is that?
intelligence?
That 20 so
If
bad.
you're trying to figure out what languages it is, yes.
Oh, I
11.
almost got 19.
By the way, what I'm really trying to figure out is, does it look like fancy writing?
It does look kind of fancy, yeah.
Look, it's fancy. Okay, it was a rich person.
I mean,
If
it,
you were
I
going
mean, it
to
is a
write
book,
or
Sauriv.
copy
It's-
of-
Yeah,
yes.
but it's
it's
look
done
at the
real neatly.
handwriting. It's too neat to be anyone I know. So
I will step up and look at the
Undoubtedly.
handwriting. Can I
Just-
use my calligrapher's tools to figure anything out? Like my proficiency
Ooh.
with calligrapher's tools to figure anything out about it? Because I am good with handwriting, and I have a lot of stuff for handwriting.
Roll me intelligence again. I don't know if you'll be able to. Yeah, you can beat the DC. Basically to give you advantage on it.
Give advantage on it.
Yeah, roll it with advantage because of that.
Okay.
But
19.
no, unfortunately, you are one off the DC.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Do you have a bardic inspiration dice?
No, I used it on that perception to notice the bottle thingy.
Damn it.
Could you
Well,
give me
guess
your
I'll
last
just-
one? Come on, just give me your
I
last
have
one.
5. I get them back at short rest, so yeah, you can have my bardic inspiration.
Can
I'm
I
gonna be
have a Dardic inspiration and just use it?
Go
Right.
for it.
writing.
Yeah.
The
What is
D8
it?
now, by the way.
Roll the
One
D8.
D8.
Nice.
L5.
Oh, that's
Ew.
Two.
that beats it.
21.
21. With a 21, you think it might be Dwarven.
Oh,
What the heck in teamwork, dudes?
I look over it and I say, "This is Dwarven."
Writing.
it-
Handwriting!
is it the
One of us
dwarven
speaks
alphabet or
Dwarven.
the dwarven writing?
The writing style is similar to that of a Dwarven. You can tell because they have smaller hands, so they don't tend to make long strokes.
They've
They
got
just
bigger
tend to make
hands.
stubbier things.
There's lots of
The dwarves.
languages that use dwarven.
It's both
Yeah, like
the.
halfling.
It's like the Dwarven characters, but there are characters here you've never seen before, and there are some that don't appear to be either are just wrong repeatedly, very accurately wrong, or different.
Yeah, I would point that out. Like this character right here. If somebody's helping me with this, and they point out that, like, see, that's not a Dwarven character, I'll say, but they did that character on purpose. That's not a mistake.
Would Vesztel know what languages use Dwarven as a base?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to follow along as if
Dwarven
I
does.
completely understand what he's
I
talking
mean,
about.
like, there's also
Yeah.
other languages that use the Dwarven alphabet, like Draconic
Yeah.
and stuff.
Not Draconic.
Draconic doesn't. Orcish does.
Or
I have a feeling Halfling does, but I'm not sure. I'd have to check.
Halfling is common.
Is it common? Okay, fair enough.
I'm not gonna list them all because I went through all that shit.
Yeah, I believe it's like
So I'm looking for it.
just Orcish uses it. But
Goblin
this,
as well.
yeah, again, they
No.
use the same alphabet. This is not the
Yeah.
same alphabet. There is some differences, but it appears to be based on Dwarven.
Hmm. Well, we need to find someone who speaks Dwarven.
No,
A dwarf,
we'll-
mayhaps.
I'll try at the university.
Maybe if we go back to the train, Mathias, you are a library person, aren't you? You probably know people that know more about books and languages. Yeah, so we could go back there and we could interrogate them.
I don't think we need to interrogate them.
Yeah, I
sir.
don't
Ask them
interrogate
questions.
Nicely.
That's more like it.
What's
Okay.
the difference, actually? I don't know the difference, to be honest.
Interrogation implies that you're gonna force information out of them, and you may or may not use your big ass sword.
Oh! Well, that's
So let's
normally
not
what I'm
do
doing,
that.
so...
So yeah, the stuff you usually do is
Yeah,
would be
it's about
interrogation.
normal,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Leave it to the bookworms over there.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
They
for
know what they're doing.
They're spotting
Wait,
pants.
Who is
Shit.
he looking
Or
to
did-
when he says that?
Matthias and Wakili.
Vakili
ones
just
that-
kind of looks around. Wait, me?
Well, yeah, you're the
Goblin also speaks Dwarven.
You're
so
the-
gnomic
calligrapher,
and giant.
right?
um,
Calligrapher? Yes?
calligraphy. You know,
Giant seems
I
ironic.
mess
You're-
with the subjects, but they're not my specialty.
You're better than me, so you're a bookworm. That's the rules.
I'm with Pandal on this one.
Eyes
Either
roll.
way, I go ahead and close the book. I count this a successful day.
Don't let the eyes roll, they'll go over and squish, and then they won't be worth anything.
You are a brilliant son of a bitch.
Oh, that was great. You took like 20 minutes. That was fantastic.
Guys, back up. We're leaving.
Let's go.
Don't forget the body.
Alright, I'll take the body.
By the way,
again.
I would have probably told them my real name, wouldn't I?
You
I
did
don't know
last
if I
time.
You haven't yet.
Oh no, you didn't in character.
Told us
No.
in character, no.
Oh yeah.
You also still haven't told them the thing you said you were going to tell them last episode.
Well, it's a bit weird if I just do it out of the blue. I'm actually waiting for someone to ask about it.
Fair enough. So, you guys are heading back towards the train.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I've got the body on my shoulder.
All right. And you're just heading back.
Yeah, also we're probably slightly slower because
on the
I'm
way
not on
there-
Sauriv, so I've got 25 speed.
On the way there, I'm just gonna ask.
Upper
you,
body on one shoulder.
I'm just gonna
So,
ask.
Pandal, no.
So Anne, since when do you have 2 pairs of ears?
Well, Mathias will probably know my real name, right?
Yeah, but these don't, and I'm not
Oh,
revealing
yeah.
it.
Okay, sure.
He also
Um,
knows the answer to that question, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
do.
think I told him.
She told you. Apparently you've forgotten.
Oh, right.
Interesting. So,
I wasn't sure if she told me.
she did tell you.
So,
Oh, you still want to
Never
ask?
mind then.
Oh.
so, Anna, is that even your real name?
No, this is Akane.
Okay,
Okay.
then.
Okay. I don't do well with weird names, I'm sorry.
Well,
It's
your
like
name
man,
is
but say
your
it
name is
differently.
Sauriv.
Well, yeah, but I've been using that since I was a little baby lizard. So I know that one. And Pandal's easy to say, and Mathias is not too hard. Vesztel is easy enough. Waka
Wow.
is alright. And Anne was fine. I'm just gonna keep calling you Anne.
That's what everyone does.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care who you are, to be honest. I do, but I don't
Sauriv,
care.
that's rude.
That came out. Okay.
You want to rephrase that, buddy?
I don't. I'm gonna shut up now.
I'm just going to lead us to Anna. Be like, he doesn't care for the formality of names, but he does indeed care who you are.
That's what I meant. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just gonna be shoulders drooped and head down for the rest of the journey.
I pat him on the back.
Oh, well, thank you.
Alright. So, about
Keep
halfway
swishing a
back.
little.
I think Wakili wanted to ask something.
Oh, Wakili?
Mac, you read it.
Max muted. Yeah, he's
Oh.
probably talking
Yep.
to parents.
Yep.
Oh.
Probably.
Well.
Then they'll come later, I guess.
So,
Oh, you're back. Yeah, you
oh,
wanted to ask
he's back.
something. Go for it.
Oh, sorry. Anything else you want to tell us?
Well, the reason I've been hiding is, basically my parents used to be nobles, and something or someone I forgot the word. Fucking hell.
Rick attempts to English.exe.
Just say it in Sylvan, I'll translate.
If only.
You can, he means Dutch.
Yeah.
We
You're
use
so Greek to me.
the two people who speak Sylvan both speak Dutch.
Veroorzaak.
Sylvan is Dutch.
Because
Yeah, cost. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
Beautiful.
So yeah.
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
So yeah, basically, I'm afraid that who or whatever caused that might be after me or something.
caused what?
Well, my parents to lose their everything basically.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Probably
You're
just
a noble?
Well, not anymore. I don't think counts.
Yeah.
Just as well, probably.
That's how it works.
I think so.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's like a.
I don't really understand it, to be honest.
Yeah. It's just.
We don't
like-
really have that much in our city, do we?
Sauriv?
I kind of imagine it as just kind of
Sauriv?
do what you want.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobles do not have blue blood.
Oh no, I know. I've killed a few.
Do they?
Oh my
I
god.
should have known that.
Wakili
I'm
just
kidding.
once
I'm
again face
kidding.
palms at that, and he's just like, God damn
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just having a joke, okay?
He's only killed one.
I'm inciting that.
Yeah.
Hannah was looking very thoughtful at this point.
Sauriv, do you want to roll your persuasion or deception? And if you don't want to tell them, just roll it and tell me what the modifier is. Okay.
Come on, roll a 15. Ah, a 16, also good.
So he just GM rolled it, and he rolled a 2.
So it's a reef.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's a shame. That could have been
It's
a
a
plot
real
hook.
pity,
I could
actually.
have abused this.
He killed my parents.
Oh.
I have uses for him.
I kind of wish I had written that into my backstory. Well, I haven't written a backstory yet, but
That's
Killed
fine.
Ed's
that I had
parents.
done something with that.
So,
Like-
you guys...
Like specifically the backstory killed Anne's parents.
But...
had weird
Murdered
names you couldn't
everybody
Yeah.
that's so loved. Yes?
I haven't murdered anyone yet.
Oh my god, first of all, go shut up.
I have. I've bothered quite a few people. You might have known some of them.
I'd be
Probably.
okay with that.
I don't know about Mathias.
Okay.
For the record, guys, did you bring the bottle with you?
Yeah?
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Who has the
I
bottle?
thought someone else had that.
I do.
Okay,
Yeah, I thought so.
cool.
I have various vials of stuff I can pour out.
That wouldn't quite be the same.
Oh, per bottle. Sorry, I thought you had a bottle, and I was like,
Seriously, how much does the thing inside the bottle look like at Tarask?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's not a
Terrace
terrace.
in a bottle.
It appears to be a floating island, a grassy island with trees and a bit of a foresty, Mount Hilly thing going on.
And
And
legs.
some 4 very, like, sharp, pointy legs tucked up beneath it.
Like crab legs?
Kinda, yeah. A bit
On
sharper.
a scale of 1 to Tarask, how much would it TPK us?
Well, I mean, you don't know.
We don't have a fucking clue what it is.
Because of the trees on it.
Roughly
ready.
based on the size, it might be about 1 kilometer across if the trees were roughly the size you're looking at.
So what is this thing I say looking at it?
It's not rock. It's not rock
it
fall.
is-
It's island fall.
Basically a small patch of another dimension. We really don't want to break it. It will most likely spill that patch of dimension over into this, and judging by the size of the trees on that thing, whatever creature this is, should be 1 kilometer long.
Oh,
Delightful.
what
So
if
what we
I
do-
threw it
Kilometer
really
long.
far?
It's
Yeah,
about,
so Sauriv throws it, we run like bulls. What
So-
happens?
Yeah.
for the record, it's about 3/4 of a mile. 0.6, something like that. I don't know.
Kilometers better for me.
Yeah, but it's D&D, so we're just going to go with 3/4 of a mile, and it's roughly
It's like
a kilometer. It's pretty rough.
0.6.
Yeah. We're going to go with 3/4 because it's bigger than that, slightly.
Doesn't matter.
Roughly, you know?
It's gonna matter in a minute. Put
It
money.
will.
It's gonna matter when I pull out the great sword.
0.625.
Cool. So it's 3/4 of a mile,
We're sticking with it.
roughly.
5/8.
Does it matter?
Somewhere between a mile and half a mile. Deal with it, and move on. I've forgotten what I was gonna... Oh yeah, so, are there any other shenanigans gonna happen on the way back?
I don't think
I'd
so.
only throw it if we were standing atop the highest mountain. And if we frankly could toss it further with magic.
I mean,
then
Sauriv is pretty
maybe
tall.
It'd be an interesting experiment. He's not a mountain tall.
Right,
Like, we'd have
excuse
to be
you.
standing. We'd be. That's a mountain line just point behind me.
There's a train on it.
We'd be
That's a
hit-
train.
It's draped over it. A
Speaking
quarter-sized train. I just feel like reminding you. Anyway,
Yeah, big train.
Let's go to shenanigans.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, the fucking.
oh no, I'm
train.
encouraging shenanigans because the next thing that happens is about halfway back. Vesztel.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? Huh?
Okay,
What?
you are here. Okay, Vesztel.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
suddenly realise that you are approaching pretty rapidly Nemo.
Oh. I reach out to him with my mind. Nemo, where have you been? Is he okay? I run over to where I find him.
Yeah, he's directly in front of you. But like
You just-
100 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I just run.
Yeah,
I
you run up.
just take off.
You
well
run up to him. He's
Run
just
after.
curled up, asleep in the long grass.
Oh. My god.
You sent a cat out to scout. You know what cats do a lot? Sleep.
Oh.
And notably not scout.
Roughly 20 hours a day for a house cat.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's just curled up, sleeping casually.
I just pick him up and carry him in my arms.
I take it that's your cat.
What's she doing
Oh.
here?
Why is your cat out here?
I sent him to scout out the area, but apparently he didn't feel like it.
Well,
That's
Well, he looks like it.
He begins to sort of stir as you
But-
begin carrying him.
Mathias, make a memory check.
I know this cat.
You know this cat. It's the one and only completely black cat in no.
One of the two.
It's the one and only Nemo. We found Nemo.
Hey, we did it, guys! We win the movie. Let's go. You win a free Blu-ray of Finding Dory. That's the price.
That's not capitalism.
That's...
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, Nemo begins to sort of stir and realizes that you are carrying him at some point, and you
falls back asleep.
no, he realizes he's carrying him and sort of begins to wake up properly, very lazily, and sort of just watching where you going.
Sup, boss?
Like he sees that you're heading towards Corey, doesn't say anything.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I'm just glad he's not dead.
Not going to interrogate the cat. That works. So,
I figured he didn't even make it.
Oh. Well, I mean, you could interrogate him, but sure. So you
Yeah.
head
I'm
back
good at that.
to Korea. As you approach the train, you have to sort of enter the shadow, although the shadow is actually significantly not much, even from such a large train, because the sun's kind of overhead. It's only about, it's approaching 2 o'clock, so... where...
Zenith.
What?
The Zenith.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, you won't even walk into Korea's shadow because it's 2 o'clock, which means you get the... And not because it's 2 o'clock, because it's the south side, so yeah. You're in the northern hemisphere, for the record.
Okay.
Yes.
So you don't even enter Korea's shadow, but you effectively enter Korea's shadow as it begins sort of looming over you in the distance. And you walk up the ramp, up the boarding ramp that's about 3 stories tall, into the massive city train. Where do you go next? What do you guys do?
So, guys, how about, well, first and foremost, I have a delivery for the library.
I'm coming with you.
Absolutely.
I'm also headed off with Mathias.
I don't know
Back
much
in
about
her,
books.
Is she back in her other form?
No.
Oh, she's still Kitsune?
Yeah. Just gonna roll with it now.
I don't know much about books or magic, to be honest, but I know that is expensive.
Yeah,
That's about all I know, but I know that.
I need to grab a bonus.
And I want some of that bonus. If
Oh, I
that's
don't doubt
okay
that.
with you. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna head straight onto the library. Straight
Right.
to reception.
So you guys are going to the library. Is anyone else going to the library?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
all of us are.
That's one.
I think I want
Unless
to stop by
Vesztel.
the market, but I want to go to the library after I stop by the market. And
Okay,
Steal
so where are you going at the market?
how much do they sell fish for?
What?
You're by a river, so the fish is real cheap at the moment, so you get a fish for like a silver. Depending on the fish.
Can I?
Can I
Are you
I'll
gonna
pay a
try-
silver. I'll pay a silver.
Alright, that's going to be quite a good fish. Quite a big fish as well.
Okay, and I'm gonna then leave Nemo off at my home with the fish.
Alright. Nemo
You
seems
were
very pleased about
rewarded
this.
for doing nothing.
A plus for effort.
This is why he is so lazy.
Yeah.
Get something for nothing.
Uh,
You didn't even ask. You've no idea if he made it or not.
A
Bless
plus
his
for
heart.
effort.
What you don't know is that Nemo took down the Greater Loper. On his own, single-handedly. One damage
Assassin
point at a
Cat.
time.
I'll say he does have 20 levels in Rogue, we know this. Assassin Cat.
Yep.
It's confirmed.
No, all of those lopers that we found in the boxes, that was Nemo.
Ooh.
oh yeah.
They had no eyes because Nemo clawed them out.
Because Nemo was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just doing that.
Yeah.
Alright,
Then
so
go
just-
to the library.
Mark off a silver, and I'll tell you when you can arrive.
Okay.
So the rest of you are walking into the library or the
The reception area.
Just together with
Alright,
Mathias.
so it's the same person that's always at the reception desk, the Kitsune woman. So it looks up at you.
She wasn't always there.
Yeah. No, not at
Yeah.
night.
Not at night.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hmm.
It's the other one. It's the
Have I actually?
the
Oh yeah.
taxi
I've
guy.
met
But
her.
yeah, it's the Kitsune woman who's there at the moment because it's during the day. It's currently
Hello.
her shift.
Oh, there's
hello.
another one.
She gives Anne a bit of a questioning look. So it does a bit of a double take and... Oh. And then
I
clearly
just
questioning
I
your
just
4
smile
years.
at her.
How can I help you? Sorry.
I'd like to speak to the deacon. I put the book on the desk.
Oh, you found one. Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. It's also in a bit of a strange language, and I just open it up. You don't happen to read that, do you?
She takes a look at it, and I'm a roller thing. No, she doesn't.
Does. Oh.
No. Not when I roll a 3, she doesn't.
Oh.
No, I'm afraid I've no idea. I don't know, I'm sorry.
Well.
I think the deacon is in at his office at the moment. If you know where it is, right?
Yep, splendid. We're going right there.
Alright, very well. Are these, fine folk with you?
Yes, we are.
They
I
are.
just slowly
Very
begin
nice
to
to meet you.
carrying the dead body.
Oh, right. Before we drag that to the whole university, so, what are they called? Lopers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
So those are
Did we know
lopers.
that?
Slenderman
Yes.
buggers.
Do we know that?
Yeah,
you've
I
researched
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I researched that with
yeah, that's right.
Keely.
Those are
Yeah,
native?
me and Anne researched that.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Those are native from the area? That's the only one that was left mostly intact. So if anyone wants to dissect that thing, that'd be great.
These aren't native to this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we killed a
Well,
bunch. They tried to kill us
found
first.
them
but-
here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I didn't think they would...
Yeah, they're kind
I'm
of big.
sure some of the bio-wizards would...
The necromancers.
Do you think they could buy it from us?
Do you want to take that to the deacon? That seems like his area of expertise.
The deacon is a
course.
necromancer.
I like throw a blanket over
Sure.
it while we walk.
You would know that the deacon does specialise in healing and medicinal type magics.
Sure, straight up to him.
Yeah. His office is not particularly far along. It's kind of near the front, but it's also in a pretty easily accessible place. Yeah, he is a dragonborn, white, completely like albino white, like white eyes, white scales, white everything.
Albinos have
Okay.
red eyes.
Is just out of
Not in the
curiosity,
Dragonborn, I don't.
I'm going to ask something very stupid, which may well get me in trouble. But is there anything in like the halls or anything like that? Anything that's just freestanding on like tables or stuff, like on display?
Oh god.
Oh, no. There's
No,
a
okay,
couple of pictures on the wall, but you don't go through any. Like, you really don't have to go through very many corridors. It's just like down one
Right,
corridor
that's
on the left,
okay.
kind of thing.
Because my tail is going to be swishing a lot, very happily.
Oh god.
Happy tail.
Happy tail.
Yeah. No, the most standy thing that you might hit is a potted plant. But it's potted as in not moving because its pot is part of wall.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
What's the deacon's name?
That is a good question. You
We're no.
probably wouldn't even know. Yeah, you would just know him as the headmaster.
Okay. I knock on the door.
I open the door. I'm kidding, I don't.
That's disappointing.
Sauriv is
deacon
just
says I'm
opening
really
the door to the
dumb.
other side.
I'm not
So,
going to because it's probably
okay.
magically worded.
I have
Explodes.
a very, very bad feeling because I just noticed that my Discord and my Roll20 were out of sync with my push to mute, and I'm just hoping that just happened. And I've not been muted this whole time. For
Uh-oh.
Recording.
not Roll20, yeah, for the OBS. That
Oh, dear.
might be bad. If it is, well, that sucks.
Then you gotta.
Not really anything I can do
then you
about that.
gotta just speak in everything.
So, if we just come back, Sauriv isn't bashing down doors, which is disappointing. Yeah, there is a. You knock on the door, and the Dragonborn. Hello, who's there?
Mathias.
We got a
Something
cops
alive.
for you.
Oh, come on in.
Yeah, I'll head on in.
He is.
We'll all
on a-
go in.
I imagine shaking his head.
He's got quite
Yeah.
a small office. It has like a cabinet behind him with a couple of very interesting things, and you're probably aware, having been here once or twice before, and you've probably noticed that every single one of them glows like the bloody sun when you have Detect Magic
Yeah.
up.
I'll just I'll turn around to the others. I'll say, maybe not everyone at once. It's kind of cramped in here.
I'm small.
It's not that.
I'm small.
Oh, it's not that cramped.
No, but it's just
Okay, never mind.
not a particularly big office for a headmaster, you know?
Yeah.
But there's enough room for all of you. There's kind of one
He doesn't
desk,
have a
and
penthouse office.
yeah, there's just one desk with
How high is the desk, by the way? Can I see over it?
probably it's like
Okay. Okay.
it's not that high, and there's also him at his big tall backed chair, and he's got his feet up on the desk.
What about us?
Kind of casually. He's just sort of looking at you.
Is there a chair opposite of the desk?
Yeah,
Or
there
on the
are
side?
2 chairs opposite the desk, and there are a few others around the room.
Can I sit the Loper in one of the chairs?
Yes, you can sit the Loper in one of the chairs.
I don't bother with any of the chairs. I am beaming with pride, and I'm just gonna put the book on his desk.
Hello there, it's very nice to meet you, my scaly friend.
He's just somewhat distracted by the book, and also the Loper. Mostly the Loper, which this one still has its eyes, and he's given it a very questioning look.
Can I like smooth out its like fluff so it's all like going in the same direction?
Yeah.
Make sure it looks presentable.
I imagine because it's very tall, the head keeps flopping backwards, and every time it does, I just put it back.
Absolutely, yeah.
We
Holding
get
it
the
up.
lopers.
And he takes his feet off the desk and sort of looks at the Lopers and the book and...
For the record, that's dead. This is warded.
Why is there a lizard in my
Hello
office?
there,
Putting a dead
I'm with
Loper,
this one.
you think?
And I point
Um,
to
Honestly,
Mathias.
honestly, he's not that great with manners, and honestly, I can't really stop him.
yeah, why does he have a dead Loper?
We killed a bunch of them.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Like
was
what?
fact.
1, 2, 4.
Started to run. Oh, he's
So, how many did we kill?
how big were they?
a couple that big. Well, one was bigger.
One was
Cool.
bigger, but it got away.
How big?
That's 11 feet.
We fucked up. I
Small
spent
fry. Nothing. He puts his
Got
feet
it.
back up on the desk.
One
Oh, he
of them
goes to
got
put his
away
feet
now.
back up on the desk, and then notices the book, and he takes it. And
It's
well-
in a strange language. It is worded, however.
and
Looks
you
like
just
it's
found
based on
this?
Swarven. Well, there was a. So, what we did was we went south, started running into Lopers about an hour on the journey, then ran into a stronghold or a fortress of some sort, and the book was in there.
Right.
It were really well hidden.
It was.
I
Why
I
is
just
this in my
slightly-
office? He sort of gestures at the Loper.
Again, I can't stop him.
He
I-
addresses
ju-
Sauriv. Why is this in my office?
We were
The-
told to bring it here.
The kitteny lady at the reception said that you would like a corpse.
Mathias suddenly starts chuckling.
Yeah, she said you like monsters. I don't
And
know.
here it is.
He just
But
his
we were
face
hoping we
palms.
could figure out if their eyes or any of them were worth money since they were shooting laser beams out of them.
Oh yeah, also give us money for it.
what a laser is.
They were shooting beams out of it, magical stuff. I was curious if they were worth it. We were curious if they were worth anything, and then
Yeah, did you get the big ones?
yes, I got the big eyes. There's one still in this one, and I got 3 other ones here, and I pull out the 3 larger Loper eyes.
Right.
I also have.
And I
Huh?
assume you want me to buy all of this off you.
I mean, do you
Yes.
want
Whatever
to?
you're interested in.
Right.
I want to buy it anyway. I don't care if you're interested. Buy it.
But
Just
by the way,
what
at the mentioning of the book being very well hidden and will slightly beam or Akane.
Yeah.
Even I mispronounce it now.
He does take notice of that. Right. The book. I can give you 3. There's 5 of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
there's 6.
There's 7 of us actually, but 2 of us went to the market. They helped massively though. All 7.
2? What?
Roll deception.
Deception. Okay.
One's a cat.
Yes, finally a decent roll.
Wow.
Pandal, as much as I appreciate you trying to get more money out of this,
Oh, Vesztel wants some money.
Vesztel wants some money, yeah, but Vesztel is one person and I work here.
He believes you.
Nemo needs a share. Yes, fuck yeah, he believes me. Fuck yeah, he believes.
Matthias doesn't risk that. He wants to keep his job.
Oh,
He wants to
come
stay in
on.
good favor here.
No,
All we
Mathias
want
is
more money.
Pandal is stone cold, keeping with the lie. Like, yeah, but Vesztel and Nemo, they want. I thought we were giving them an even. Are we not giving Nemo an even share?
That doesn't seem very
Matthias,
nice.
you really shouldn't.
What?
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
give. Look, we said we'd give all 7 of us an even share, and I think that's what we should do.
I turn
Yeah,
to the
that's
headmaster and I
alright.
just say, Nemo's a cat.
That is
A
racist. We
cat or a
was a cat
cat?
in the early.
You-
A cat.
He
Cat.
turns between a person cat and a normal cat. It's very strange.
He just looks at Mathias.
It's one of the.
You don't actually know that.
It's one of the.
No, I
cat-
don't, but I'm
the gang's
using the
familiars.
information on the other one.
Right. So,
6 people.
I'm tempted not to pay you for this now.
7. Thank
Why?
you.
I'll
Pandal.
be honest.
No, just you. Okay. So I can give
Wait, who
you
does he say when he says just you?
Pandal. I can give you.
Okay, Snow White, sorry.
Akila just turns his head, looks at him, and then smacks him back up the backside of the head.
All right, Pandal,
Ow.
that's enough. I think we've had a laugh. That's enough.
I'm trying to be an honest businessman, and everyone's making it very difficult for me.
Yeah.
Right, shorty, can it? Right. So I can give you 3,000 for the book. Between you.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
This
That's really
thing. I mean, okay, I will give you 150 for this one, and I can give you another 50 for each of those eyes, and then 20 for the smaller eyes, each.
Alright. I
If
put
you have
the
any of those.
eyes on the table. Yeah, I pull out the smaller eyes. 6 smaller eyes. Yes, I have these as well. I thought they would be worth some money. I was hoping. Glad to see my hope was right.
Yeah, they can be used as a component in some spells.
Oh. I'll have to look into that sometime. That's interesting.
It's experimental. It's more research into ancient history, really, than anything else.
Oh.
And for the love of God, get that thing out of my office.
Where would you like
I
us to
can't.
put it?
Can you
Alright,
take this
alright.
to?
The
one of the-
receptionist.
All right then. I'm just gonna pick it up off the chair and
Don't.
Drop it up
I
behind
can't.
her.
Can you take him?
She-
Show that to the. Well, just show it to one of the medical research areas.
I'm going to make the Loper bow along with me, and then I'm gonna chuck it onto my shoulder.
Yeah, weekend with Lopers.
He's just sort of head in his hands. Oh.
Oh my god, I love Sauriv.
I should have seen right through that.
I just got out.
Yeah, so he's asked you to take Sauriv and the Loper, and also if you had the eyes to one of the medical research areas, you'd know where to go.
Wait, do
Basically,
we? Do we? To who is that?
you, because you're a student here, so
Wait,
you know where you're going.
No,
Get fisted.
Wait, you
Going
just-
to the medical researchers or something like that.
Wakili just kind of looks over at the kitsune, looks at the headmaster, and says, or the deacon says, "Oh, you knew?"
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't?
No, I just met her a few days ago.
He gives you sort of oh, look,
Hello? Hello?
hi.
Hello.
Rick.
Ah,
Hello?
Finally. So, it's something about Loper and Harrier, I heard.
Yeah, apparently the deacon knew you were a kitsune.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That is
Probably
they
has
can't
true sight.
either true sight or you can roll investigation to try and figure out
You only figure out
Yeah.
they're
to
not.
some extent. Well, yeah,
who they
you
say they
don't
are.
know
I
exactly
think
what they are.
technically you guys can roll investigation on me. I don't know what the DC is for my disguise kit though.
Yeah. But
Okay,
anyway,
it's to do with performance or something. I don't know.
So you mentioned my real name?
Yeah, he addressed it by name.
Okay.
And yeah, he basically asked you to take Sauriv and the Loper and bits of Lopers to one of the medical research areas, which you'd know where those are, and you'd know how to get there because you're a student.
Okay, just come with me, sorry.
All right then, and then I do the bowing thing, and I just say, "Thank you very much."
While he does that, I'll just try to drag him along.
You ain't gonna. I'm like what, 200 pounds or something.
Ignoring this nonsense, the deacon picks up the book off the desk. It's quite a thick book, and opens it up to look at the first page, looking at the writing in it. This is, what did you say? You found it like this?
Yes. And I
Inside of
immediately
another
ordered it.
chest. I say holding out the chest.
Ah. That's interesting. I've not seen anything... I've not seen this language in a while. And he leans behind him and takes something off one of the shelves. It appears to be a small, about an inch across. It's just a small orb. It's kind
Do you
of
know what language it is?
silvery colour. I don't know. Let me... And he taps the orb to the page.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Actually... Yeah, I do.
Oh?
It's not a language as such, it's more of a code.
That makes sense. That explains the purposely amalgameshed of a cipher it is.
Do you
No,
think-
it's written in some... The base language appears to be a very ancient form of Dwarven. It's why the letters are different, but... I can't read the code here.
Do you think one of the students would be able to decide, well, to read it using comprehend languages?
That doesn't let you see through ciphers.
So it is a cipher rather than a language, okay.
It appears to be a cipher inside of an ancient language that I've not seen in a very long
Well
time.
Yargon, I quickly want to ask, did the book look like one of the books I found down there?
It didn't.
Ah, okay.
But the orb,
Well,
that does look familiar.
Hmm?
The orb
Yeah,
does
but
look familiar.
I just took him away. Took Sauriv away.
Oh,
Yep.
true, yeah. Oh, well, I guess
then it looks
Mathias
familiar
knows.
to me.
Sorry, what did you say?
Matthias knows, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He hands you the book back, Matthias. Well, I trust you know what to do with this.
absolutely.
Right, and he
and
then...
he eats it.
He pulls out a piece of paper and an inkwell, and starts scribbling down a note. And basically, he writes down how much you're to be paid. It is 3,000 gold pieces for, and everything's listed. So 3,000 gold pieces for a book. It is 150 for dead body. It is 150 for eyes, and for large eyes, and it is, what was it, 6 times 20, so 120 for small eyes. Which I will just do the maths.
3,420.
So it's 570 each.
3,000, yeah. And you can divide that however you want. Also, Vesztel, around this time, you arrive at the front desk.
Do we have to go past there to get to the...
Who is that?
No.
Oh, Frostwalker.
Frost.
What's up?
You arrive at the front desk.
That's how much gold each of us gets. And while
Holy
Keeling
cow.
return, everybody gets it.
Still gonna steal the
Yes.
pearl.
It's totally gonna get split equally.
Mm-hmm.
He says in the very dodgy way.
I'm not doing anything dodgy myself, so
No,
if
I
it's
think-
dodgy,
No,
it's
not
dodgy.
you.
He's talking about Mathias.
Mathias is being dodgy for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, that's new.
You
But you
and you
just
guys
don't
get mad
mix
at me for not being that. I'm not dodgy.
Yes.
Okay. So, anyway, where are you guys? Yeah. So Vesztel, you arrive. Roughly the same times the others are gonna are kind of dismissed from the office. You can see them exiting down the hall.
Hello, Vesztel.
Sorry, what's up now?
Oh, hey.
Okay,
Hey.
sorry.
Hey there, Alfie.
Right. I'm gonna.
Did you just call me Alfie?
Yes, he did. I gotta
Yeah, I
store
did.
that book.
It's easier to say, okay.
I just hold out the pouch of 570 gold to her.
Yeah, I should
Just
add that.
your cut.
I take it, like weigh it, and it disappears into my cloak.
It's very heavy, isn't it? It's lovely. I
Yeah,
like
don't
it.
brag too much about that on the streets.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
be-
obviously.
Are we celebrating tonight?
It's probably 57 platinum, to be fair.
It's
Mm.
rather. Yeah, it's
I'm
not
gonna mark
terribly
that down
expensive,
as
but it's expensive.
57 platinum.
Yes,
Oh, 57 platinum? Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Same
I
value.
just have it marked down as gold.
I just put the.
Mark it down as platinum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a bank in
57
this town or
platinum.
someplace safe to store money? I have not had enough to this point to have to worry about something like that, but the last thing I would want is my money to be stolen off of me.
There
I'm
are-
gonna have the platinum in a separate pouch in my crotch.
Alright. Yeah, that makes perfect sense for Sauriv. Not even questioning it. It makes perfect sense on
Nobody's
the Sauriv
gonna
logic.
reach in there.
You never
I
know.
hope.
I don't know if I'd be disappointed or excited if that's what I found.
You thought that was an expensive hooker, 57.
Oh my god. Okay then.
Okay.
You all see this happening as well.
God.
I just look away and pretend that didn't happen.
I'm not showing it to everyone what's in there, but I'm just showing that that's where the money is going.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's the safest place I know.
Fair enough.
Other than down me gullet, but I don't really want it.
Let's not
That
put
much
it
money
there. Let's not put it there.
I
Oh,
whispered,
that's not a good idea.
I whispered to Pandal, do you still want me to get that item for you?
Oh, no, it's all good. Just come see me tomorrow.
Okay.
Before I go out to do anything, I turn to the receptionist. Ma'am, how much for a bag of holding?
The bag... They're not terribly expensive. Maybe 200 gold?
Where do they sell them around here?
Yeah, I'm sure the students will have made some. It's one of the items they like to practice.
Oh, yeah, of course. But where exactly?
Wakili, as this is going on, is going to look over at Pandal and say, "Wish me luck. I am going to regret this decision so much, but I am bored out of my mind and I want to finally let loose." And he's going to walk up beside Mathias and say, excuse me, can I also ask a question?
Yeah?
Are you single?
No. She holds up a finger that has a ring with a diamond on the top on it.
You could see
I just
Pandal
pat-
biting his knuckles.
She
I
walks
just
right
pat-
past Vesztel.
I just pat Mathias on the back and say, "I tried," and just walk away.
Again, right past Vesztel.
What?
Pandal's gonna go up to the and be like, "It's not you. It's
Wakili.
fine. Lovely."
In your mind, you hear. Try M.
Mathias.
Yes.
Second on the left, down that way. Points
Thank
down
you
like
very
the corridor.
much.
Yeah,
I
it's
just respond to
You
Mathias
can't.
out loud.
You can't.
I'm
Oh, out loud.
no, I'm responding to him out loud. I'm not exactly the most attractive person.
Say that about yourself.
I
Guys,
completely
I'm a
agree.
bird. I'm
Yeah.
a bro man.
People go crazy for the chicks, man. You're
Oh,
I'm off to buy me a bag of holding.
Wakili just drops his head and says, "Give me a." Excuse me, ma'am. I do have a serious question, though.
mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna divorce him.
No, no, it's not. Like, forgive me. I am asking probably what is a ridiculously stupid question to you, but Do you know of a good way to store money around here?
Your big friend has a good idea. She points at Sauriv.
It's a good. I told you it's a good idea. There we go.
Having just watched him deposit like 57 platinum in his underwear.
I can imagine just like we're in those cartoons where he just pulls his pants out, drops it in.
Exactly like that. Like he just pulls it open all the way and just drops it from a distance.
One that doesn't make my.
She's looking at
Well,
you very
they say-
unimpressed.
They say money doesn't stink.
I'm not interested in that method. Is there a bank, or can I make a bag of holding warded to protect it or something? I don't know.
Can't steal things from a bag of holding.
I thought if you turned them out inside out and then dumped them out, they would dump everything.
Don't turn it inside out then.
But
Someone else can
somebody
use
else
pie.
can do that.
Yeah.
It's...
Fill it with spiders. Look, it works, alright? Just saying.
Okay, so somebody mentioned celebrating. Let's do that.
Hey, wait for me.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to buy a bag of holding there, 200 gold, you can get them here.
Yeah, I don't want one.
Absolutely doing that right now.
Sure, I'll get one.
Fuck
And
you,
I'm
buy
not-
himself one.
I'm not going to bother about the limit. You could also get a portable hole if you'd rather. Same price.
No.
I mean, we have 3 bags of holding. We don't need any more.
What's
Like,
a portable hole?
Actually-
One is enough.
It's what it sounds like, right?
Wakili-
It's a portable hole.
Wait, Wakili would get a portable hole,
Okay.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
he
say,
put this stuff in it, and then he just wraps it up, and wears it around his no, he wears it around his neck like a like a
Yeah,
sort of like a
necktie.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so Rick, a bag of holding, it's a backpack, but you can put as much stuff in you as you want, really. And it basically, when stuff's in it, it doesn't weigh anything. Actually, I think it's more of a satchel type thing.
It's a
It could be either.
Honestly, I'm going to say that they're magical,
As
and
far as
you
I'm
can
aware.
reskin them however you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once you've chosen a skin for it, that's it.
Okay.
Portable hole is like, it's a handkerchief. It's a black handkerchief that you can put it on any flat surface, including on a ceiling or on a wall. It becomes a 6-foot circle, which then goes 10 foot deep. It doesn't go through like walls or anything. It just creates a sort of pocket dimension on that wall, and you can just go in it, put stuff in it, pick it up, put it somewhere else. It's a portable hole. And when it's crumpled up, you can't go into it. So as soon as you like crumple up a bit, the sort of hole closes and it just becomes a black handkerchief, which is why he can wear it.
Wakili is also going to go and buy some furniture to put in there.
And for the record, this is Rick's first D&D game, so yeah, we'll be explaining all the magic items and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
so-
Absolutely great.
also useful for viewers. So, if they don't know.
Oh
Also
yeah,
that,
that one
yeah.
guy. This is how that works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, this is
For
going to be...
Wednesday, my dude.
What?
I'm running a game with him in it on Wednesday. That's
Oh,
the,
okay.
Oh.
Basically, this is going to
Well, let's
be...
hope we weren't muted this entire time.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
It would be better if just Yargon is muted. You hear us talk.
Oh yeah, just us
Yargon.
talking to nobody.
It would be, though, that's the thing, because my audio's on a separate track. It would be just me.
Oh good.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Well, then that's not
Sounds
terrible.
Oh wow.
It's not as...
Disclaimer,
yeah.
we're not professionals.
Disclaimer.
Yargon doubly
try.
so.
Thanks.
You're welcome,
We're
buddy.
getting
No,
that. I'm learning, okay? Leave me alone.
Disclaimer:
David,
I'm not a furry.
Don't lie.
Just go. I'm not a furry. What?
Mate, the amount of
Can-
tokens you sent me, you have an issue.
Can Wakili,
Anyway, D&D.
can Wakili
Oh,
get a
yeah.
desk and a chester drawer to put in his portable hole?
Not in the magic school.
Well, can he just, I don't want to RP this. Can I just quickly get like a desk, a chair, and a chester drawer to put in
If
my
you want to go to the thing, you can basically pick up office furniture in the market, I guess.
Yes.
I might also go to the market and buy.
Oh, you're going to go get yourself beaten up by a 14-year-old again.
Well, actually, I was going to go talk to him as well because I want the 200 gold
Nice.
worth of diamond dust and some incense.
Okay, so,
What
first
is
of all...
that for?
Good warning, my dude.
For what?
With warning.
Cliff of Warding?
You don't need
Yeah,
the incense
wow.
because you have the float,
Oh yeah, sure.
but you do need the dust. Okay,
I don't even know what that does.
it lets him basically create a glyph that when you touch it, it does a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
They're supposed to be only damaging, but I think it's going to be more fun if I let him do anything that doesn't require, like, you say,
Oh, it
like,
consumes it
suggestion.
as well. Wow.
Yeah, they're expensive, so I'm going to let him do, like,
More
cool stuff with
expensive,
it.
but I won't.
So, let's see. You can get stuff from furniture. Let's say 2 gold, because it's not going to be expensive to get basic sort of a chest of drawers, a desk. It'll be one thing, and I think that won't be expensive. I'll just say 2 gold. 200 gold's worth of. Do you need diamond or diamond dust?
That's diamond dust.
Actually, you can probably get that because there is a magic academy here. They sell ingredients.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can probably get that.
Well, Keely would also like to buy a set of calligrapher's tools.
You can have that for base price in the player's handbook.
Alright, I'll take care of that then.
Yeah.
I want to find me a rapier.
Oh, sorry, Mac. Half price.
Half price. Oh, nice.
Calligraphy tools are hella useless in this world most of the time. So they'll be cheaper.
Can I
I mean,
also
yeah,
buy some
for
scrolls
the
then?
swalding.
Scrolls. Scrolls, yes, but please note they will be buggered with by the flux unless you ward them.
Well, that's why I'm going to put them in the chest and occasionally have a... Or, well, we'll see.
That works. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes,
I
I
Nice.
never identified that chest. I really should.
I would like to go to a magic shop. I assume there's one attached to the university?
Yeah. It's the,
Okay.
I would
one
come
where-
with him.
It's the small one where these guys were getting bags of holding and portable holes.
Yeah, I'll be there then. I'm just gonna go up to the person that is selling the stuff, and I'm just gonna say, "Can I get anything that would make me a stronger man
Okay.
in some way?" I don't know. Wow, I don't know this magic stuff.
Okay. It is Vesztel. Did you say you go?
Yes, I would go as well.
Roll me a memory check.
Isn't
Just-
that intelligent?
Straight
Yes.
intelligence, isn't it?
Why am I rolling that? 14?
You'll find out if you remember.
14. Yeah, that beats DC. Vesztel, that is a familiar-looking halfling woman. One that may have distracted a black dragonborn for you at some point.
Oh, okay. I just pretend I don't even notice.
Yeah.
Her.
But yeah, she's behind the desk and... Stronger?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a few things for that. What sort of thing are you looking for?
Well,
Yeah,
something that could make me stronger forever, but isn't too expensive.
Stronger in the arcane arts?
Stronger as in punchy.
Yeah, it was worth a try. And she's going to go over to, like...
I mean, come on,
shelf?
look at me.
She goes over to a shelf with a couple of potions on it. It's more like a whole rack of shelves with a crap ton of potions on it. Yes, I did. It was very disappointing. And she starts scrolling through them and muttering to herself in Celestial, I suppose it would be.
I'm just gonna lean over to Vesztel and just say, I don't like this one. Just whisper that.
Does she have anything interesting on her?
No, not really. She appears to be in basically just uniform.
Okay.
And she sort of turns back around with a potion, a very large potion in her hands that's not actually that big, she's just really small. So, this one would help you be stronger a bit. It's a potion of strongerness, let's say that. She just looks at Vesztel. Does he do big words?
I'm not that stupid, okay? I'm just not good with numbers. Or magic, really. But
Does he do big words?
I do big words.
I
Potion of
kind of
stone
just
giant
motioned to him.
strength.
Oh, I understand that. I just don't know what that is.
Yeah,
It makes you
Close
very
enough.
strong.
it'll make you stronger.
Oh, how long?
How long do you want it to make you stronger for?
Forever?
Anywhere shorter than that.
No.
I whispered
Till I
him.
die.
I whispered him 99 years.
99 years.
That's going to cost you a lot. Look, we've got a couple of different strengths here. This one, maybe about a minute. this one here, and she's like starts pointing off the different like sizes of potion, basically. This one maybe about an hour. This one about a day. And there's the big one over it, and it's basically like a barrel of potion. This one would make you stronger for about 3 months, maybe.
How much is that one?
Probably more than you've got.
How much is that one?
46,000 platinum.
Holy shit!
I mean, it's 3 months of hill giant strength.
Stone
I'm
giant
afraid
strength.
that's a little bit out of my reach. Just a little bit, though. So,
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
uh,
Sure, you don't want one of
Right.
these, and she holds up like the smallest one that's what do you call it?
A minute.
Minute.
A minute, yeah.
Is there? Not sure, to be honest. Is there any other ones that could make me, what a belt or something else I could? I don't know. Braces. I don't know. Something I could wear. Or
I
something.
don't
I
think you
don't
know
know.
how potions work, do you? You
A
don't wear
wearable
potions.
potion.
I mean, there's already there's already magic items of any sort, not just potions.
She just the shelf of potions behind her.
Is that all there is? I thought this was a magic item shop.
Yeah, it is.
Potion byproduct, Sonny.
She's just trying to sell you potions. She has racks of potions. There are other things on the other walls, but she has racks of potions she's trying to sell you.
Is there someone else in this shop?
Nope.
You
I can
are
start looking at
little
the items.
devil.
Are any of them labeled?
There are. Oh yeah, no, there are clearly labelled shelves on the other side.
Okay, I'm just
She's
gonna start
put-
reading the labels and looking for something for strength.
Okay.
Investigation?
Yeah, why not? Rolling that one. Rolling that one.
Nice.
23.
23.
Okay. Yeah, there's a... I mean, there's a belt of dwarven kind. That might help.
That's Constitution, I believe, but that's still very
so.
useful.
Yeah. There is... I don't remember the exact name of
Is there
it, but I
boots
think
of
that
elven kind?
there are not, no.
Oh, dang it.
Because, go away. No. Last thing you need is an invisibility glyph and boots of elven kind.
I have a plan for what I'm going to make her do with the invisibility.
Which, for the record, Rick, mean that you don't leave footsteps, giving you advantage on stealth checks, and if you're invisible, you just can't be detected. Except by, like, a cat's smell. So, yeah.
Couldn't I hear her?
Don't make
No,
noise.
you literally don't make noise with boots of
Oh.
elven.
Yeah, you, like,
wow.
literally don't.
Crazy good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
the real
that's why.
powerful.
That's why I asked if
I grow 2 noses.
Put it this way.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
In the campaign
Yeah,
that
that
Mathias runs, one of the characters soloed an entire mission because he had boots of elven kind and invisibility
Holy shit.
spell, and also
That
he
was
was
a
a
proper-
druid.
That was
So-
a proper good map too. I was pretty damn salty about it.
Yeah. So was everyone
My
else.
first good map.
So yeah. But no, there
No
are
boot.
there are no boots of elven kind. There is there's a belt of dwarven kind, and let's say there's a belt of Goliath kind as well.
How much is the belt of Goliath kind? Does it have a price tag on it?
57,000 gold.
Why? What about the dwarven kind one?
Not as much. I do not know the exact price of belt of dwarven kind, so I'm gonna go with... What does it do again? It's like advantage on con saves.
No,
some
plus
stuff
2 to
about dwarves.
con.
Plus 2 con.
Plus,
Yeah.
plus 2 to con, it essentially gives you the stats of a dwarf. Plus 2 to con,
Because your score
advantage.
increases by 2, you gain advantage on charisma. Wait, what?
Yeah, you get
Wait,
gain
wait.
advantage on
Yeah.
charisma with dwarves, and you grow beards.
I thought there was something about
Beard.
poison
You also
as well.
you can also read dwarvish. You get dark vision. You gain advantages on saving throws against poison.
Wow, that's nice.
It's
and
really,
have
it's
your
quite powerful.
resistance.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why the belt of Goliath kind is that much. I'm gonna say 500 gold.
500 gold.
I could buy that.
Cam,
Did you buy Didn't you buy the whatchamacallit though?
What?
The
No,
bag of holding.
No,
you did.
he-
No, you did.
he did.
He's got his own bag of holding.
I can
His
already.
back.
Yeah, fair point.
Slasher, 18 times 50. That's how much I can already carry. So, I don't need one.
270. Yeah. He doesn't really need a bag of holding.
Yeah, I just don't need one.
So you're sure you're not buying a potion? Come on. These are what you're looking for.
I want something that's permanent, though. I don't want something that's going to run out after a minute and then there goes all my money. I want some...
Potions are permanent for a short while.
I like this chick.
Or not so short while. How much gold you got?
Kindred spirit.
Ask if she's single.
Oh my god. No, buy the item and then ask if she's single.
Yeah.
Give the money first, then ask.
Yes.
Alright then. Potions are not permanent. I am not that dumb, okay?
Oh, they are permanent. Just
I
For a
swear to
little
God, I swear to God, you little midget. I am getting pissed off.
she like
Cast magic missile at 9th level.
Still probably wouldn't kill me, to be
you
honest.
say that and
That's a lot.
like full depression, like that. Just looks really, really upset by this.
Just to see how much damage it will do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
does
would
a
kill
lot of
me.
damage.
That's like half my health.
Holy shit.
She doesn't have 9th level magic missile. She now has the status effect depression because she's just really, really sad now.
Look by her damn potions.
I mean, it's
All
easier
right,
for,
listen,
easier for him
that
to
was-
talk the price down.
Alright, listen, that was a little bit mean, okay? But the point stands, you're being really annoying. So, could you please help me? I'm not the smartest, I know this. However, I'm not a complete and utter dumbass.
Hey,
Just-
Yargon.
Yeah?
Is there a cloak of elven kind? It's not
No.
as difficult. No? It only gives me advantage, though.
There is nothing of elven kind here.
Dude, no need to be so hard against Luke.
Yeah.
God.
I'm not being so hard against Luke. Luke has an amulet that gives him invisibility.
It doesn't work!
That's what you think.
It's in my chest.
Yeah, it's in the chest.
Through Achilles'
I
box.
mean,
It's not it.
you guys have the one with the pearl, identify, and also detect magic. I'm sure you can figure this out.
I'm just gonna make him a bloody glyph, it's just easier.
That also works, yeah.
Okay,
Gold well spent.
little lovely lady.
She just
I
points
know-
at the belt of dwarven kind, the belt of Goliath kind, and things on the other side.
I feel really bad now.
Those.
I'm sorry. I look sad now. Sauriv is now depressed.
She goes back and sort of stands, goes back behind the counter and sort of slumps and sits down again. The counter is only 1.5 feet off the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna. walk
Actually, no,
over.
it would be normal size. There are steps up to it. On her side.
Is there anything that I would find interesting in here? Or are you just gonna say screw you and no? That's what you've been doing.
Interesting is in I do actually have all of what's in here planned out. There is interesting in what way? What sort of things are you looking for?
Invisibility.
Yes, but no. Something that would help me sneak, perhaps.
Things that would help you
But-
sneak. On the list of things that would help you sneak, there's a cloak
Maybe
of
weapons that-
disguise.
Cloak of disguise. What does that do?
When you if you wrap yourself up in it, you can see through it from one side but not the other. If you wrap yourself up in it and don't move, and it kind of changes its form a bit and blends in, and
So it's kind of like the cloak of elven kind, but less powerful.
kinda. Whenever you're not moving, you become indistinguishable from the environment. If you don't make a sound.
Yeah, that's basically what the cloak of elven kind does. Checks to hide when the color shifts to camouflage you.
I mean, yeah, but the Cloak of Elvenkind just gives you advantage on stealth. This will mean that basically it will give significant disadvantages if you're not moving, and it won't do anything if you are moving. So if you think you're being spotted, stand still.
Yeah. And what was the passive
short-
if I'm moving around?
It doesn't do anything. It just looks like a regular cloak. in short, I'm stealing the one thing that Frodo has in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The One Ring.
And then what else?
He already has that.
Yeah,
Any like weapons that I would be interested in?
There is a Dagger of Roguishness.
What does that do?
It's very roguish.
I would need to look up the exact stats, and I don't have a window that's not... Oh wait, I could just... There we go. I'm trying to make things look professional, see, because we're professionals here. Whilst I go onto my website and look up exactly what this does.
Is there a Dagger of Venom?
No, it's one of Yargon's.
Yeah, no, it's like...
Double sneak attack or something crazy.
Yes, I think it does double sneak attack.
By the way, I would just like to say this. I now have 72 HP and 20 AC.
Jesus,
Holy
mate.
shit.
All of the time.
Which...
Yeah,
What did you take?
I have 36.
He bought the belt.
I bought the belt and I give her an extra 20 gold to keep herself because I feel really bad.
Did
so
you just
that-
spend all your money?
Yes, most of it.
So you're taking the Battle Dwarven kind?
Yeah, so that is
So you need to roll
520 gold.
Is it a 1d2 to buy a thing? And also, yeah, 120 gold for that. 52 platinum, technically. Let me see. Dagger Roguishness. While wielding the dagger, you double all sneak attack damage dealt and take half damage from sneak attacks.
How much is that?
That's about 400 gold pieces.
400 and...
Oh,
Is
and
there a
it's a
Dagger of
+1
Venom or
dagger.
no?
There isn't a Dagger of Venom, no.
Okay, I'll just buy that then.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Still has
I'm
100.
not going to make you roll to grow beards because you can't grow beards. You're genetically incapable of that.
I
So-
mean, while attuned to the belt, you just do. You just grow it.
You don't
Just
have
like
hair.
stick some leaves to the bottom of Sauriv's
It's
chin to make it
literally
look
a
like
feature
beard.
of the belt.
Can you send me
So
the
we
link for
want to-
Dagger of
Okay, you know
Roguishness so I can
what,
add to my
sure.
character sheet?
It's in D&D Home Brewery on my website. If you scroll right
You know
through
what?
it.
Actually, I don't want to build enemies. So.
Why fight it?
I'll let you. You know what? I'll let you choose. But
Yeah, I don't want one because it will look stupid.
aftermath.
Just hold the action to like spontaneously grow it at will.
I sent the link in aftermath.
Like a beard.
Oh yeah.
Now I have a beard. Now I am majestic.
Yeah. Intimidation tactics. You want to fight and they're like, you don't have a very good beard, and you're like, boom, what about now, bitch? Like, oh shit. Lizard has beard.
Oh, that's the thing I'm gonna have to get you: the ability to grow a beard at will.
Hell yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
There's a Ring of Lying?
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, there are
There isn't one
things.
here. That's for sure.
Oh, dang it.
Not all of
There's
those
a lot.
items are here, and a lot of those items are not going to be buyable.
Okay.
They will be loot.
But
yes, it's on second page, I think.
And they don't have a Ring of Skill, do they?
They don't know.
Okay.
And especially the rogue is not being given a ring of skill. The person with 67 like proficiencies is not the person that we need with
Can I
jack
have
of all
one?
trades.
Can I have one?
No.
I only
'Cause
have
it-
8 proficiencies. Can I have
Oh
one?
my god. They don't have one here either.
No, but see, the problem is you have so many proficiencies that it's not going to matter. It's never going to come into play.
Too good
Yes.
at everything.
You're too good at everything.
I could do with religion.
What?
Just pick one and you're like, yes, you have proficiency now.
What?
I only have 4 proficiencies, so I could probably use it.
Well, Rick had 2 because he
Yeah.
doesn't know how to set up his character.
Because he's incompetent.
Because no one told him.
Hey.
Shade throwing aside.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so you... Okay, so she seems to appreciate that, Sauriv, a lot. Definitely.
Aw.
I'm really sorry about that. That was me.
Okay. Thanks. And she seems like weekly half smiles at you.
I'm gonna reach out to Pater.
She doesn't really respond to that at all.
You just assume every halfling is Pandal.
I mean,
Like, he's okay with this, they're all okay with this.
That's a character I want to play at some point. He literally thinks they're all the same person.
Oh, hey, Pandal. Oh, there's Pandal. Oh, look at you guys.
By the way, that's the thing I was looking for, is the greater potion of change, pretty much. I was hoping to buy some of those, but
no.
they're very rare, so they're probably very
Yeah,
expensive.
they don't have greater potions of change here.
Yeah.
So it's a +1 weapons give you +1 damage, right? Or +1 to
+1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Give you both.
And it's a
Yargon?
normal dagger, otherwise 1d4.
If you just put in, if you go from the compendium, you can drag in the dagger. If you just type in dagger, there's dagger +1 in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just drag that in, rename it, and make sure that you remember you double use sneak attack with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Wakili, what did you want to say?
I was also going to say that Wakili picks up 2 scimitars.
2 scimitars. I believe they were.
They're 25 gold each, so
I think they were slightly more than the player's handbook. I said.
yeah, they're 25 gold each. I just looked.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think you said there was like 30. Each.
Yeah, I think they were 5 gold more. So yeah.
Oh,
30.
in this world? Okay, I was
Yeah.
going by what.
In Korea,
Okay, so
they would be
Alright, so
cheaper if you
they're
went to
Korea at least.
Ovlok because that's a desert place and that's where scimitars are.
That's not good.
Common. Yeah. Let's go to Ovlok. Let's do that. That sounds fun.
Actually, I have a thing.
I'm gonna teleport you to Ovlok at some point. Just you. So anyway.
I want to know what's
have
wrong here.
Vesztel and Sauriv left the thingy yet?
Yeah.
'Cause I went to the market and want to come back.
Okay. Oh, for the record, Wakili, you have to deal with this like 14-year-old kid that's really full of himself when you buy those.
What a twat! What a
I like
fucking
to
twat.
RP this out. Actually, I just walked in. Hello.
Oh, hey there. Can
Hi.
I help you?
Yes, I was looking into getting a new blade, perhaps a curved sword of sorts, similar to. I pull out my long sword, maybe a little more like this, but smaller.
Oh, yeah, I know the ones. Can I borrow that? He holds his hand up towards the sword.
I'm sorry, but it's a memento. I say, pointing it away.
All right, then. Just wanted to look at the weight of your sword, but sure. And he picks up the largest sword he can find.
All right, Wakili takes it, just kind of like. I imagine it's a great sword.
It's
Is it
Pandal's old.
Sariv's old sword?
Not Pandal. Yeah, it's Sariv's old sword. No, he
Pick
doesn't
up
hand it to
Sariv's
you.
old
He
sword.
picks it up one-handed, just effortlessly, and just grabs the other end of the blade and just bends it. I was like this. Bends it on the flat, the way swords are supposed to bend.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like-
No, it's I point to like the dull end of Sauriv's old blade and say, that's the that's the
just
part
like-
where it's supposed to bend, so that way you can grab other blades in it.
He lets go of it, and it just. Ow!
By the way,
And then like,
didn't that happen to belong to a lizard man?
yeah, well,
Sorry.
nice man. Wanted a bigger one. This one was too small, and he like twirls it around, and just stabs it into like the like, stabs it like perfectly aligned into the rack.
Wow,
So
you're very good at that.
yeah, it's my job. So you wanted a
Just says that nonchalantly. Wow.
like a curved one, like for cutting, or what way are you looking at curved?
I believe they're called scimitars.
Ben. Ah, yeah. And he goes over to a rack that has a bunch of spears on it, and pulls out one of the spears, and like puts it to one side, pulls out another spear that from like behind it on the rack, puts it to one side, and then reaches in and pulls out what is. It's not a scimitar. I don't know the name for them off the top of my head.
Is it the Persian one?
It's the one where it's like a kind of straight, but it just sort of bends in the middle.
Oh,
You mean like the
cookery?
Egyptian
Or-
Korabesh thingy?
It's the one where it bends like
Correct.
45 degrees in the middle.
Oh,
Hang on a minute.
I don't remember the
What?
name of it off the top of my head.
Fancy sword.
Yeah,
it has a name, yeah.
they're quite
I know
short.
what you
They're
mean.
a short sword. They're
In Aftermath?
Oh,
That one? That's a big ass link, but you know. Should.
A falcon?
Falcon,
Falchion?
maybe.
Falchion?
I'm not
That's a
sure.
Koavesh, I think is what you're talking about. You're right, got it.
Not
Cool
that.
pair.
No, it's not a
Shamshu.
falcon, never mind.
If you can embed them in Aftermath, that'd be great.
There you go.
Not that.
Not that,
You're
okay.
right, got it.
I think I
I
roughly
think
know what
it.
he's
I think
talking
marked
about.
it. Not that.
No.
Oh, well then.
What's the Yargon?
What are you talking about?
If I could get that one, that'd be cool.
If you
Falchion?
can describe it, well,
It's a
that's a similar, like a scimitar thing.
Those are falchions, actually. Scimitars are different.
It's close.
Scimitars are more curved.
Actually.
It's a mission for.
Why are we fighting over this?
A
We always
cookie.
want to know
It's
what
a
your
very
character
different
is.
fighting style.
One of
This is
these
what-
ones.
Maybe
The sword has a different
a
fighting.
sickle?
very much.
Is it more like a sickle?
I don't remember the name, but I did just find a picture of it. Let me just it's a kukri.
I like how we're
Apparently.
talking about
Kukris.
pictures.
Oh,
Something in a in a game in like a recording that's not going to be able to see this pictures that we're showing.
Yeah.
The point.
Just look
Let
up a
me just
falchion,
I
an
can
Egyptian
actually
sword, and a scimitar.
transition. There we go.
Shot you.
So the picture that is on screen now in the aftermath, a sword like that is what he pulls out, which these guys can see in aftermath. I think.
Oh, right, okay.
My transition back.
Okay.
Aftermath is the name of the Discord channel that we use for this, for the record.
Wow.
Because the campaign 2 is called Aftermath.
Yeah.
I
We should
at the
probably just say
blade.
Discord.
Yeah.
kind of look at it, study it, and say, "Do you have a second one?"
Second one. Yeah. He pulls out a second one, and then a third one, and a fourth one, and a fifth one. And he just keeps pulling them out until you tell him to stop.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I just need two. Where do you? Interesting.
He appears to be pulling them out of, like, the wall.
Yeah, that's what my character's like. Huh.
Like, he appears to be reaching through the wall into the shop next to him. Kind of.
He is stealing the next blacksmith's over with scimitars.
It's not an
Wakile's
ex-blacksmith
gonna
over, though.
Take the
Because
scimitar.
Wakili just came from there. He knows how thick the wall is. It's about an inch. It's wood. And he knows that because he just bought furniture there.
Yeah.
This dude's reaching, like, quite deep into it. Yeah, so, got these. These what you're looking for?
Yes. Here, may I try one?
No, I'm afraid it's an heirloom. He hands you it.
Thank you. And Wakili just like
I love
twirls
this
it
little
around,
kid.
kind of gets used to it, and says, "It will take me a while to get used to this blade, but I think it will do just fine." How much for two of them?
60 gold.
I reach into my pocket and pull. Or, one moment, I just flip off the handkerchief and throw it up against a wall. He sees the furniture. I step inside, over to a chest or over to a drawer that I have locked with a lock. I unlock it, pull it out, grab 3 platinum.
Locks are 5 gold.
Okay, I'll take that out of my freaking account. I don't care.
Yeah,
Walks
take it.
over to walks out to the walk back
the guy.
out of the portable hole, rip it off the wall, put it back on my mouth. Here you go, and hold him the 3 platinum.
Well, that's one way of doing that.
It's the best way to keep people that I
He said
don't want
60
getting my
gold.
money to get my money.
Yeah, he did say 60 gold.
3 platinum
Yeah,
each.
or
You
30
take the-
platinum.
Yes, hello, yes.
30
3
platinum?
Oh, hello.
3
Oh,
platinum.
six-
Finally.
six pla- I took out the right amount of money in my
Yes.
wallet.
Platinum.
That's all
I
that
think-
matters.
You guys meant a kukri, right?
Yes.
I guess.
The thing that I
Yeah.
posted. in
That's
the Discord
literally
rec.
what I was about to post before my network dropped out again.
Oh, right.
Congratulations.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
So yes, I
I...
give him the 6 platinum.
Thank you. Yes, this. That's roughly it. Thank you.
All right.
And he pockets it. He like kind of just looks you up and down with the other swords. This is a dangerous business. And he just goes back behind his desk.
Oh, I understand. I just I imagine the long sword and the bow are both over Wakili's back.
Yeah.
Like he has the bow and quiver on like his left shoulder and the sword on his right, or on his the sword's on his left one, so he can grab it with his right hand quicker because that's his dominant hand, and then the bow's on his left. The bow and quiver's on his right shoulder. Ugh, that's annoying to
Sure.
keep track of. And then he's just gonna take the scimitars, whatever the fuck they are,
Kukris.
and just
Are they just going to act like normal
Just
scimitars?
call them scimitars, but yeah.
yeah, and then he's just gonna take them, sheath them, and then put the sheaths on his hips.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, they come with the sheath.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. He doesn't hand you a sword without a sheath. Unless it's Sauriv's sword, because
Pointy.
its sheath was a small bit of cloth that was wrapped around the handle.
Not wrapped around the Pandal, that's different.
Oh my god.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Thank you again, I say. Thank you again.
Yeah, what?
Oh, it's just thanking you for the items. Have a nice day.
Welcome. Yeah, you too.
I leave.
Cool.
I would like to sell 4 pounds of emeralds.
Raw
Oh, boy.
emeralds, uncut emeralds. Okay,
Yeah.
I am glad we found that box. I am glad you rolled that nat 20. Rick.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
a
nat 20, it was like
lot
a
of money.
23.
It was a net
No, it
20.
was a nat 20.
Oh, it's nat 20? Oh,
Yeah.
It's not 20.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till we get to level 8. I'll have 2 20s.
oh god, no. Played a character with 2 20s, and Jesus Christ, no. That's not the thing I want to deal with as a GM.
And then it'll be all in dex.
Yeah, I had a 20 in dex and a 20 in int. The ultimate gish.
Oh my god, yeah.
20 strength, 20 con. Ultimate barbarian.
I don't know. 0 intelligence. You can't tell them to
My
stop.
rolls for my
Their
sneak
smash.
attack.
Yes, I do. And that's not particularly OP, don't you worry.
Okay.
This is why I want potions of change, so I can just get rid of all my intelligence. I don't need it.
Dispose of it, it's useless.
For the record, yeah, but that sneak attack, you have to do the damage with that dagger.
Yeah, no.
The wording's not the best, but yeah.
I know.
It makes sense.
I wanted to sell raw
Emeralds, yes. Where are you going to sell that? What kind of place are you looking for?
Jeweler's quarters.
Jewelers, absolutely. Is it a Black Dragonborn that you're going to?
Yeah.
No, that's the one that that's the
That's
one
short-
that
it's a
sold
short-
Beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
The one that sold
That's
for
the one that
Scalpers?
sold nut shakes, isn't it?
Yes, that one.
Oh,
You
I-
weren't there though when you saw
I'm
that.
not going
so.
there. I'm not going to look for actual gem cutters.
Okay. Yeah, there's
When did
one.
I suddenly lose 500. Fucking... Oh wait, never mind.
There's one.
Yeah, there is one.
What do you call it? This near the entrance to the market, the sort of main market in this carriage.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a pretty standard sort of place. They do gem cutting and make them into jewelry and stuff and sell them. And then,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, I can help you. So, Goliath.
I was just wondering if I could interest you in something, and I produce 4 pounds of raw emeralds.
There's this really, really big Goliath dude, like big for a Goliath, who sort of like looks down, he picks up the emeralds between his 2 fingers, and he has to put them down, pulls out like a pair of tweezers and picks them up. He's like,
I imagine his fingers are like one of his fingers are like the size of Mathias' hands almost.
yeah, almost. He's massive compared. Like
Huge.
he's approaching like half giant status.
Yeah, shit.
And
Bias
he
is only
picks it-
like, oh, he's 5'6".
He picks it up and like looks up them through
Very
the light and
small.
stuff, and starts and pulls out like a magnifying lens and stuff, and starts examining them. Yeah, these are pretty good. He puts them down. What did you want with them?
Well, I was wondering how much you'd be willing to offer for them.
Oh, I could buy these. The boss will want them though. And he... One moment, please, sir. And he
I'll be right back.
puts his tools back down. And, he wanders just into, like, the back of, the shop he's in. Opens the door, and then bellows at the top of his lungs just this one name. And you hear this sort of, like, the pitter-patter of dragonborn footsteps, and out walks a familiar-looking black dragonborn.
Oh yes.
Why? You
Sounds like a charming man.
I don't think Mathias was there though when
Yeah,
Gabby
I'm pretty
said
sure he
so.
wasn't.
No, he
Cloud
wasn't.
Beast.
It was just me, Sauriv, and Makilia.
Yeah, he wasn't. Hello, sir. How can I help you? This one
I
was
was,
selling emeralds.
Yes, uncut
Emeralds?
emeralds.
Uncut. Right, I can do those. Let's have a look at them. And he he walks on over and picks up your emeralds and sort of, again, does the sort of examining thing.
This is 2 kilos of shit. This is not bad.
They're also raw and uncut.
Still.
Yeah, I can buy these off you for, let's say, 1,323 gold.
Well then.
I'm back.
Hold on.
That's a
1,000.
very specific number.
The guy is very thorough with his measurements.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's a jam caster. Like,
Yeah.
True. True.
You're lucky he didn't start quoting you in copper.
If you had any less, you would have.
Oh yeah.
That's a very specific price.
Yes, it is.
what a great guy.
No more.
How did you
Maybe
get
a little
to that?
less, but no more. Well, I looked at them. Missed my job,
Right.
son. Worth
Right, I'll take it.
1,327. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. 1,327 gold pieces.
No, I think you said 2,126.
I had 8,000
Yeah,
and something.
see,
She's
if
bad,
Annika
isn't
was there, maybe she could have said something about it. While I'm here, and I'm not gonna say anything
Wakili,
about it.
would you have had Wakili come along with you? Because he's just been like, I
don't
need to
know.
go.
Would Anne be there though?
Where is Anne? What is Anne doing?
I don't think I was doing anything specific, so I might have gone along with him.
Wakili just wanted to grab those swords, and then, well,
Anne's doing
actually, Wakili
homework.
be busy.
Yeah. Makili's buying furniture. Anne's doing homework.
Okay.
No, you can be there if you want. If Mathias is like, yeah, that's a thing. It could have happened.
Can I actually say that? Can I roll a deception?
Matthias?
God.
Would you have brought Anne along?
Yeah,
Like,
would you bring
Sure.
Anne?
Yeah, but
Makani?
Matthias is
I'm
a
not gonna
party kill when you
stop
try
her.
and ask for more money. Just hates
The Goliath just turns to you, and he just pats you quite like on the head, like suspiciously gently. Oh, there, little one. That's not what he said at all. You're like my brother. Not very good at counting. Don't you worry.
I'm just like shouting. Oh, I think I must have misheard him then.
Yes.
She says with 4 eels.
Yeah.
all of them twitch simultaneously.
He just keeps patting you. He doesn't stop. Yes, 1,200 gold. That's what I said. Absolutely.
Very much not what you said.
Yes, it is. Was it? Yes, it was. 1,200 gold.
You
Oh.
said 1,323 gold, and I would suggest we make that 1,326 gold. That makes it slightly more simple for me
Nice.
to distribute it amongst my friends.
He
Hello.
strokes where, being a dragonborn, but he does have about as much of like the scaly things hanging down that you can get as a dragonborn can have a beard. And he does the stroke and beard face, and then looks at you and goes, "I also said not a gold more, not anymore, no, none more, something like that."
You can't blame a man for trying.
Nope. 1,327. No, 1,320
Free.
gold. He starts counting on his fingers. 1,320 gold. That's your final offer.
Fine.
Roll memory.
Oh, I know what he started at 1,323, then it went to 1,327, then 1,200. Now he's at 1,320. I'm just gonna take it. I'm
Well,
not gonna do anything with them
1,320
gold.
splits evenly, so it's fine.
No, it doesn't.
Between 6?
1,320. 1,320 does.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
I mean,
So he's
yeah,
offering
one
for them.
I'll take it.
Oh, perfect. And he takes
220 each.
your emeralds and he hands them to the Goliath, and he goes to hand them to the Goliath, looks that the Goliath is busy, and goes, Eric, he waves his hand in front of his face. Oh, sorry, boss. Stops patting you. Take these and start. Precious card them. Yes, boss. And then, he takes the emeralds very gently and walks off it into the back.
Okay, this may be the most important question that has ever been asked.
Oh,
Was
God.
Anne enjoying it?
I was gonna say I ship it. But...
Yeah, Anne. Are you the sort of person that enjoys being petted?
She'll probably just stand there awkwardly.
No.
Okay,
But did
but
she enjoy it?
inside, does Anne
Yeah,
enjoy
but
being
did you
petted?
enjoy it? We're not there. We don't actually know.
But
Maybe?
That's a yes then. Okay. Yeah, Mathias. He hands you 1,320 gold.
Right, you can all just go ahead and add 22 platinum to your inventory. Or 220 golds, whatever.
22 plat.
Gold. 220 gold.
Oh my god.
He hands you it in gold and he counts every single one of them.
Is the Goliath still petting Anne?
No, the Goliath took the emeralds and went into the back
Right.
to go precious card them, apparently.
She
What's
suddenly,
going in
she
the
suddenly
back?
gets scratched behind the ears.
Oh, God.
Behind
Ship
what
it.
pair of ears, though?
I feel like there should be a con save involved, but that's a bit rude.
Wow.
Just goes wobbly at the knees.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's how you put Aya to sleep. Scratch behind the ears and just falls asleep.
Yeah, that's Aya though.
Yeah. So,
Lost for about 5 seconds, then it stops.
he gives you a
Can I
bit
go
of
into the magic shop now?
bit of a questioning look. Mathias, is there anything else you guys want to do? Mathias, Anne? Whilst you're at the jewelers? No?
Well, cast a glance over the jewellery, because I'm at that jeweller's. Then
Yeah,
go
it's
off to
pretty.
the bar and celebrate.
Okay, so yes, you can go into the magic shop, Pandal.
Okay, right. I wanted to look for a charlatan's die. Is there a set of charlatan's die?
Those
Oh
are
my
the weighted
God.
ones, aren't they?
They're the ones you get to pick what number they roll.
Oh, God.
You're looking for this in the magic shop?
Yeah, well, they are magic items, technically. Because there's weighted die and there's the charlatan's die. Weighted die are they're weighted. And charlatan's die is you just pick. You attune to them, then you
Oh,
pick which
right,
number they
okay.
roll.
Oh.
There's a...
Oh no.
Oh, God. There is a halfling woman who's looking kind of like she was upset and kind of like maybe something has made it up to her and she's not upset anymore. Got that kind of like, I was upset look, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, bless.
And she sort of looks up as you come in.
I feel
I
slightly
help you?
better now.
Yes, hello, ma'am.
Oh, you're after potions? On the left.
I'm not actually after potions, but I do appreciate the salesman strategy. I've tried it myself.
Worth a try.
It is always worth a try. I'm glad you don't need killjoys here to lower your prices either. Do you happen to have any charlatans die around? You know, magic dice? Are they? Do you have any
Sure.
in stock?
She like goes to say something, pauses, goes to say something, pauses, goes to say something. Yeah, and over this
I want
way.
to give her my most charming smile across the.
Yeah, over this way, and she will take you over to the to one of the sections where they have like a few like what's the word, like small magic items, like common magic items kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then past those to a door that is in the wall that is entirely hidden because you don't notice it until she walks through the wall. Well, she puts her hand through the wall, turns a handle, pulls the door through the wall, and then gestures that you should probably walk through.
I guess I'll walk through.
Awkward.
She takes you through into basically what is essentially a back room, where they have things not very neatly laid out.
A
but they are.
red light on the ceiling.
Yes, it's red lamp outside.
There are a few, perhaps less legitimate looking items in here.
Oh, okay.
And she shows you a set of charlatans die.
I have no way of knowing if it's real. So can I do like an insight on her to be like, are these real charlatans die or is she?
Yeah,
Being
go ahead and
done.
insight that, and I will roll my.
She's
accordingly.
in the dodgy place. He's in the dodgy place, so.
Yeah, so she rolled a 6. Yes,
Nice.
those are...
real
she's telling
charms.
the truth.
But she says they're real. Okay.
Yeah.
How much for a set of those, ma'am?
100 gold pieces? Maybe?
God.
That seems about right.
Okay, well, tell you what. I'll give you 90 for them, and you can keep the 10 gold difference because she looks a bit upset, and I hate to see another halfling upset, you know. And then you
She's
can
just
also
getting
have
shown the gold. Oh my god.
yeah. I'm also going to pull out one of the needles, but like you can also have this. It's quite interesting. You may want to take a look at it at some point. Maybe you could sell it on.
She looks at it curiously and... What is it?
It's a needle. It seems to fire magic missiles. Only once, so you
Really?
throw it, turns into a magic. It's a
Oh.
bit weird. You might, as I said, you might want to look at it. Maybe you can trade it on. See, I think it's a good deal for you.
I tell you
frankly.
what, I'll give you them for 70.
You know what? That is a good business strategy, and I approve. Good doing business with you, ma'am.
Good
I'll
done,
give her
business.
one of the needles.
Cool. So she will trade you 1 needle and 70 gold for a...
And throw it at you.
Yeah, knock me out with it.
yeah, so she will trade you for them for the charlatan's die.
How much was the original price? I didn't quite hear that.
100 gold. That's what she wanted for.
Oh. Oh, that's really... Wow.
Yeah, for common magic items.
Hmm?
Okay, wonderful. Good, wonderful doing business with you, ma'am. If you ever want to come down the tavern and see me, I'll be available. I'm trying to be really nice to this lady because I feel real bad.
Arr.
She like smiles at you as you say that. But yeah, she has work to do. She goes back like up the steps behind her desk.
Yeah, and then I'll leave and.
Do you wink at her?
Oh yeah, she gets a wink and a charming smile.
It's working because you rolled high and I rolled low.
Yep.
So yeah, your charms are playing off. You can tell.
Good.
Okay.
Yargon, would I have a fence?
A fence.
Like when I sell
Oh.
stolen
Different.
items to?
Probably.
Would my fence sell items to me?
On very rare occasions.
I've never had my
I
fence
would like to
tell me
find my
stuff.
fence and see if I can get some items. Maybe.
Rick, get
Seems
out.
cool.
Okay, you don't really know much about your fence, other than that they are a person who wears large cloak and tries to hide their face as much as possible.
Yeah.
And
I'm assuming like I can meet him at a certain place at a certain time of day.
yeah,
That's usually how they work.
you sort of know where to find them, and you got a few different dead drop locations. Yeah, there's a okay. Let's say it's in a one of those shortcut alleys that's between two like main streets. There's one of those that does like a bit of a dogleg, which is sort of a good place for people of ill repute to be found. So there's a small sort of like clearing between what is effectively two buildings.
Okay. I wanted to see if he had shades of coolness.
He does not know what you mean by those.
No, bro, I'm
It's in-
sorry, you're not cool enough
It's
for
in
those.
your items list.
I know.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those-
but he doesn't know.
yeah. Again,
Okay.
not all of the items in the My Items will be available.
Yeah.
And also not everything's going to be
I'm
available
just gonna
here.
tell him I'm looking for something to increase my skills of acquiring new items. And wink at him.
Well, maybe I might be able to keep an eye out for you. You have been the most valuable asset in the past. I will see what I can do.
I pass him 3 gold pieces and tell him thanks.
He takes them. It is a pleasure doing business, as always. Sort of slinks off a bit, unless you have anything else you really want to...
No.
Alright,
If he has nothing, then he probably has nothing.
cool, that's an NPC I'm going to make level 20 and throw at you at some point.
GG.
Oh, Jesus, hang on. Bad ideas for Aftermath, number 5.
plot ideas or TPK ideas?
No, it's
Why not both?
just reminding myself to note down the idea I just had for the fence. So, what?
I think we're all going to the bar now.
You all going to the bar?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
We're
Yeah,
all
I
going
might
to
get
spend our
paid
money.
bar to that.
So what you're telling me
I found a
is
ton of money.
everybody needs to roll Constitution saves.
Oh, absolutely.
What I'm
What's the
telling you.
most expensive
Oh,
bottle of wine they have?
Right, that is a constitution, not a save.
Wait, should I roll a performance as well?
Wow,
Yes.
never mind. I failed at constitution no matter what.
Mhm.
Oof.
Wait, what do you mean you fail it no matter what?
My constitution bonus is on saving is 6, so I only get like +3 on that 5.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm before I start drinking, I'm going to go up to the bar. I assume it's the same guy as normal.
Yeah. He's keeping an eye on you,
I'm
suspiciously.
there's still a small dent in the
Yeah, there is.
bar. I'm just gonna take out 2 gold. Actually no. 4 gold.
Okay.
4 gold, and I'm just gonna say, really sorry about the bar. This is for repairs, and
Oh,
to be nice, I'm sorry. It's not a nice day.
it's much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
He puts
I'm
an
really
arm.
sorry again. And an ale,
Yeah.
the finest ale you have.
Well, that can be arranged. And he'll go in the back and go get a couple of ales. They've got some nice ale
boy.
and nice wine in it, but doesn't come out of the same
Yeah.
barrel at all. And
We're
he
getting
can...
the good shit. Oh, God.
That's the thing, yeah. We need to rewatch Sands of Fate before we go back to that. Yeah.
Also, Constitution save.
For everyone. Basically, we're just gonna drink. Sauriv is fine. Pandal is not. Pandal
Yeah,
and
wait.
Akan both get wasted, but Pandal is just fine anyway.
Nice.
Hey, look, I'm not drunk.
Vesztel is not drunk.
Because I'm probably
Mathias-
drinking wine. Wine is lame.
Matthias is feeling it, but not drunk. And Sauriv, you really
you
don't
go.
care with your
Yeah.
nat 20 there.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah, Pandal is just wasted. He is so exhausted after the whole day of using all his spell slots.
I am
absolutely
literally
wasted.
exhausted.
And he's.
I should have
probably
had
the reason he's not playing it.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Ow, such difference many ways.
At some point, if we, if Matthias just gonna come into Sauriv. Anne's ears are really soft. You should touch him.
And roll perception with advantage. Sleight of
But
hand
she
there,
has-
Matthias.
But she's drunk.
Oh.
I
I
She
mean,
is drunk.
Yeah.
she's drunk,
I
but
wa-
that doesn't mean she can't hear you.
Perception.
I'm. What are you sleight
No,
of handing?
I'm drunk.
I'm whispering.
Oh,
whispering.
Oh right, yeah.
To whisper.
that's
Yep,
right.
you don't hear that at all.
I'm
Um,
gonna incite that. What's he trying to make me do?
He's trying to
Is this gonna make me piss her off or something?
Inside it.
Pretty much.
insight.
No,
trying
do
to,
it.
He's trying to make you touch her ears.
Yeah,
and
because they're real soft.
No, it's not gonna piss her off.
You sure? They do look soft. Not gonna lie. They look real soft.
Very
Very
soft.
soft.
Very soft. Try him.
Oh god.
Reach over. Very slowly, very deliberately, and just poke.
I can't help but probably just like one of those drunk giggles. Like, yeah. Something. I don't know.
Poke
Yeah.
again.
Oh god. This better not go where I hope it's not going.
Oh god.
Oh, I cannot wait.
And you wonder why I walk out of the bar half the time.
No? No, I don't.
Just go.
Like, because the two sober guys are touching the drunk girl.
Okay.
God.
Oh no! Don't fucking put it like that.
Oh no.
I mean, don't
It's
one of them-
true,
No,
but
Vesztel's the sober friend. You've got to be her dedicated driver. At home.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
okay, yeah. I'm just gonna give her a scratch behind the ears then. They are soft. You're right, Mathias.
Oh yeah. I'm off to the right.
And then I'm going to finish my ale and say, "This isn't doing anything. Whiskey!"
Whiskey!
The bartender brings you all whiskey. He'll bring you
Shots for
bottles of whiskey.
everyone. I buy everyone a round of shots.
Nice. Yeah, he's
Have
okay
you
with
made a
putting all of this
performance
on
check yet,
Pandal's
Gavin?
tab. He did.
Hannah
Yeah.
is too drunk to care.
Pandal
Sorry,
is
no,
really drunk and playing really well because he's really drunk.
Shots for everyone, except for me. I'll take a half.
Ooh.
A what?
A half. It's like a half glass.
Excuse-
A half
Oh,
pint.
okay. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
not a drunkard. Yeah, he'll hand you a half.
We're
We're
getting
drinking.
drunk now.
Sorry, yeah, WikiLeap was dealing with IRL stuff just to get back.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
they
fine.
are all just drinking.
Oh,
no, I'm just saying
let's
it for
see,
the
I
stream.
haven't missed anything.
Yeah, are you
Also
gonna go
that,
drinking
but-
with them at the bar?
Yeah, of course, because
Cool. Roll me a con save.
Oh, yeah.
He's not gonna drink that heavy.
Well,
I've just bought
everyone's
everyone a round of
shots.
shots, so I think you might end up drinking that heavy.
But they're
They,
drinking that heavy. And drunk friends.
Yeah, Pandal's gonna super peer pressure you.
If you're like not drinking that much, I'll give you advantage. But yeah,
I'll roll another con save for the whiskey.
Yeah, I should probably too.
Yeah, I'm doing. I'm
I wouldn't be
drinking,
drinking the whiskey.
Jesus.
Oh my god, I'm dying! That's 2 falls!
I'm drinking a half as a
Change
shot.
your color, dude.
Oh,
by the way.
Sounding a
okay,
half
cool.
and a
You're gonna
shot.
auto fail.
I mean, all that.
Dying.
No, you auto fail. I'm not having this. You don't get to have a. Okay, WikiLeap, because you said you're not drinking that much, you're beginning to feel it. Like you're getting a buzz and stuff, but you're not actually getting drunk.
And Wakili will stop. He doesn't like getting drunk.
Yeah.
I'll just like
But-
be at this point just
Sorry,
sipping.
no.
He'll just be sipping to wet his beak.
Um,
Pandal's gonna try and get Mathias to sing with him again.
Sauriv, Pandal, and Akan are completely hammered.
No,
Vesztel, Mathias.
Pandal.
I mean,
Not so
I
much.
just imagine with that shot she being on the verge of passing out or something.
Oh god.
Pandal, man, come sing!
You're gonna need to inspire me for that.
I will spend the Body Inspiration Day to get you to sing.
Go for it.
Absolutely.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna use that bardic inspiration.
Oh my god. It's a D8 now.
Nice.
Oh my god.
21.
Okay,
Luckily, we'll
21 and
play this loop.
26.
Tips.
Not very well, apparently.
No, the alcohol's gained him, so he stops very quickly.
So, yeah, so WikiLeap gives it a go, but he's not feeling it today. But the other two, playing real good with a 21 and a 26. You guys are playing incredibly well.
I'm just singing.
Yeah, just singing along, messing around, having a good night, really. But look at things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is there anything you guys really want to RP?
Is there any, like, shady wizards sitting around?
There are
Any
no
quest
shady-
giver looking types?
There are no quest giver looking types sitting around. None of those.
That would be us.
Yeah, we're the
Eventually, Wakili will stop and say, so... I guess since we've kind of fought to the death at this time, and people seem to be being a little bit more open, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of information. Maybe this isn't the best time for it.
Oh no, what were you gonna
I don't know.
say?
I kind
Oh,
of
you
just
could talk to us.
vaguely looks
we're
over in your
friends.
direction.
Keely, can you sing like the nightingales?
No.
Ah, that's a good shout. Oh, that's sad. I'm sad.
The thing is, I can fly.
Oh, that's so cool. I knew you had it in you, buddy.
Yeah, I have it in me. He just leans back in his chair and actually looks rather upset.
Dramatic
give him a big
reveals
hug.
while
I'm
everybody's
so proud.
really drunk.
Yeah.
I think Anne is just sleeping like head on the bar.
This
Curled
was-
up on the bar.
This was a
I
stupid
can't.
Wakili stands up. I'm going.
Pandal's
Wakili,
hugging you
Wakili,
right now.
no,
Do
no.
you just let him drop to the floor?
Wakili, you need to have a good time. None of that depressing stuff.
Getting drunk isn't my idea of a good time.
I
Training
put a
is.
shot in front of him.
Let's go training with Wakili. He wants to do training, everybody. Have a hammer, let's go.
I stand up.
I take Sauriv by the hand, I'm gonna start leading him out.
Pandal, I need you to play the music.
We know we're going elsewhere, Mathias. Don't be such a killjoy.
Alright,
By the way,
you
Stole my
you go
money.
on.
Yep.
What?
By the way, Yargon, I am speaking completely normally. However, it's all in Draconic.
Okay. Nice.
So if anyone, and I haven't realised, so if anyone in the bar speaks Draconic, they know exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. You're getting a few weird looks from Dragonborns like here and there. Just in the corners.
I just continue.
This would be so much better if I had a webcam, not gonna lie.
Walk outside.
Fortunately, we can't do that.
Yeah, it's
I'm
unfortunate.
gonna follow.
I grab a Akane.
Wakili just occasionally looks behind himself as people follow him. It's like, I don't think you all are in the right state of mind to train.
Oh, what are you talking? Look, you had to enjoy our fun. Now we'll
Honestly,
enjoy your fun.
I'm just gonna drop her off at her place.
That's
Go
fine.
to bed myself.
I'm going to accompany Mathias and Akane.
I'm gonna go up to the top and train some more.
Alright. So, you're going up to the top to train some more. Why don't you give me some rolls?
Alright. Do I have disadvantage or anything, or is it good?
No, let's just say 3 rolls though.
Can I try and copy what Wakili's doing?
He's probably practicing with his new swords.
Well, I have
Yeah.
a hammer, so it's close enough, and I'm drunk enough not to realise.
Okay, cool. You can make
That
me
makes this
some...
hammer.
Because
Wow.
That's with the scimitars, and then I'm gonna switch over to the longsword or some. Better. Oh, damn. And then a
Wow.
longbow, just to round it off.
Yeah, those were
better.
some
Neat.
meh rolls. Alright,
It
so you
starts
got
off
some...
well.
Yeah, so you get a bit of practice with the scimitar, but you kind of come to some difficulties without a proper opponent. And you feel like you might need to actually hit something that, you know, isn't a target. So you switch over to your longsword and you give that a go, and that goes quite well. And then you try switching over to the longbow, and that also goes pretty well. You're getting pretty good with that now, you think.
Alright, okay.
And just like strum the string a bit.
I am going to be Wakili's training partner after that.
Oh god.
Oh.
I'm just gonna hit a target.
He's drunk
Hold on.
training partner.
Okay,
Exactly.
Pandal, yeah, make me a tiny,
I'm
tiny
doing
warhammer.
disadvantage
Over just a
because
second.
obviously.
8. Okay.
Ooh.
53.
Ooh! You rolled an 8 on the effect.
Oh, I did.
Don't you have proficient? Oh wait, it's a strength-based weapon.
He
I do have
does have
proficiency.
proficiency in it,
But it's also.
because he's a halfling. Okay, so, yeah, it takes you a while to figure out that you're not supposed to be using this the same way he's using his swords. But once you do figure that out, you begin to get the hang of this, and you start managing to hammer a thing. It actually seems to be a lot more effective than you were expecting.
Just be giggling the whole time.
Absolutely.
It's very drunk.
Sure. And this will take you a significant portion of the night, basically until the point where you're going to have to long rest. Because I think
That's
that's
fine.
that's how long Wakili works. Does his stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that, and then eventually at the end, he's gonna make a perception roll.
20. What's that for?
You know what? Wakili looks around, just kind of looks disappointed and says, he's still not here. With that, that's where I end this.
Okay. Right. Akane was left at her room. Her
I'm
her
gonna
student
leave her in her
accommodation.
place.
Yep, the other students that she saw rooms with will pick her up and take her in.
Won't they question that she's a good student now?
They see your face,
That's
they
a good
recognize your
point.
face,
Ah,
Well,
because
she
your
did.
face doesn't change that much. You still kind of look like you, but you were also a kitsune, and they will probably question you in the morning. But right now, you can barely talk, so there's whatever. And they're half drunk anyway, because they're students.
That raises a good point, though. I'm actually gonna ask Akane if she wants her fellow students to find out.
Doesn't matter.
You sure?
Yeah.
You might want to change over in case it's the alcohol talking.
Sure, I'll be fine.
You will be.
So did she change or not?
No.
Okay. Right, Vesztel, you went back to your place, I assume?
No, I actually went with them to make sure that Akane got there safely.
Alright, okay.
Wow.
So, Mathias and
She
Vesztel,
cares.
where
Oh
are
my
you
god.
guys going after this?
I'm going home.
Alright. And I assume Vesztel, you're going back to your place?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
He won't pickpocket anyone on the way there too.
Matthias,
I'm casting alarm on the door.
before you get there,
Uh-oh.
because you had cast alarm on the door previously, on your doorstep, give the
Yeah.
bottle of whiskey that got nicked the other day.
Yeah.
There's one of those,
And a cat dirt.
and there is a ball of yarn.
Oh.
And that, we're going to end for tonight. So,
Mathias screams internally.
posted re in the chat. So, with that, we're going to end. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed all of that good stuff. There'll be, I don't remember the outro, so I'm just going to end, I think.
Patreon.com/AngelDice.
That's the
Yes,
thing, making a tabletop role-playing game. 0.7.5, nearly out, kind of out, not quite. 0.7.5 is out. 0.7.86, I don't know why I keep doing that, is coming out shortly-ish. Starships and
Also,
Laserguns.
if you do enjoy your good old romp of D&D role-playing funness, check out my channel, 360 Mac Gamer, where I got a Shadowrun series, but also I'm about to start another D&D series with Yargon and Luke in it as well.
Yeah, so, yes, that is correct. He does, so that is Wakili, is in with, he's not the Game Master, he plays in Shadowrun with Wakili and Vesztel. They play with a couple of other guys in a Shadowrun game, and also Mac is GMing for the D&D game that should be coming out shortly-ish, so...
D&D, Vices and
You'll be
Virtues.
Yeah, he's got an interesting system lined up for that with his Vices and Virtues system. It's a cool sounding little system that involves coin tosses by the sound of it. And
A little bit of a background for it. Vices and Virtues basically revolves around the idea that you guys will get these sort of
No, but
feat,
Mac.
like items
But Mac.
that
But Mac.
What?
No, make him go to the video and watch it.
But I need to give them a sample of what they know.
No.
Cliffhanger is the best sample.
Yeah.
Got him.
Your
It's an
favorite
interesting
bird
system.
man
Cliffhanger's
is
the
in
best
it.
because nobody likes them. Do it.
It's an interesting system, and I
It
gotta
is.
work on a massive ass map and a lot of
Also that,
powers and whatnot.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And some nerfing, because we got homebrew.
Do a beat,
Yeah.
please, no.
Mistakes.
Yeah, he's got a mystic. That's going to be fun. Anyway, yes. This is professional. I'm going to end the recording now.